If you come at these kings, you best not miss.
Shout out to Gabe.
Shout out to Gabe, man.
Shout out to us.
Oh, man. Shout out to all
Hell
of
yeah.
you out there, man. How we holding up, fellas?
That is a very loaded question. We were having some discussions backstage before we came on, and we just talked about all the shit that people been talking about us and just the state of the franchise, and
We're getting cooked.
and getting cooked. I don't know, Jim. I don't know. Rio said when we move out of this stadium, they need to nuke this shit.
Please, bro.
They need to airstrike Northwest Stadium when we get that stadium in DC, and no one should ever be allowed to go back to that shit. They need to treat that shit like one of these cities in Resident Evil or something, bro. It's Raccoon City. Like we don't go there. We don't go there, man.
Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch.
Yeah,
Raccoon City. Hey, I'm gonna start the show off with a question that I asked the fan base yesterday.
Okay.
So I've been here before, so have y'all. And I call it obviously it's the 5 stages of grief, but I just say the commander's 5 stages of grief, right? Because we've been here before.
They said it's Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
Jesus.
We laugh to stop from crying, man. Chernobyl.
You gotta laugh at your pain, man.
Oh man, that's a good one. Chernobyl. So, for those of you who don't know, the 5 stages of grief. You got denial, you have anger, you have bargaining, you have acceptance, and depression. Those are the 5. Denial, acceptance, bargaining, depression, and
Acceptance.
Or anger. I didn't say anger that time. I didn't say anger that time. So I personally, I'll start off by saying I personally went through the first 3 last week. Y'all saw me, y'all witnessed me go through them shits. I was in denial, right? That's what the
hopium. Yeah, you still had
that's what the hopium was for, right? I was in denial. Like, knew we weren't going to beat the Chiefs, but I told y'all nothing suggests we should beat Seattle. Nothing. But it's Art Monk night. We're wearing the championship threads. It's gonna be live. Somebody said, "Hey, so Lou, what you telling me is we supposed to win this game off of aura and swag on Sunday? Hey, you gotta come better than that, man." He was right. So I went through denial last week.
That's the type of shit you tell yourself when you have a problem.
Yes. Yeah.
That's that last step before you get forced into intervention right there.
That's right. Yeah, which is essentially what happened, right? I got forced into an intervention on Sunday night, right? I bargained, right? I was bargaining all last week, right? I was bargaining all last week, talking to the football guys. Hey, man, y'all can't do this on Art Monk night. Not in the championship threads. Y'all gotta bless us, man.
I ain't seen them win not a single championship in them threads. So, you know what I'm saying? Someone did. Not me.
Yeah. Not me. He said, not me.
How about y'all?
I got one.
I have not.
I got one. Yeah, I got one. So I bargained last week. Obviously, that didn't work. And then I was angry as shit on Sunday night. Monday came acceptance. This shit is over with. And
it took me till Monday
for acceptance. Yeah, I was too angry to accept it on Sunday night. Too angry. So I got to acceptance on Monday. I haven't hit depression yet, but it's gonna come, and it's gonna come in waves. I'm gonna be depressed at least 6 to 7 times during the course of the rest of this season. At a minimum of 6 to 7 times. While I'm watching the Patriots live out our shit from last year, while I'm watching other teams fight for the right to be in the postseason, while I'm watching us get our damn heads cut the hell off on Sundays for the rest of the season, I'm gonna be depressed.
Yep.
Haven't hit that one stage, but I am currently in acceptance. So I pose the question to y'all: what stage of Commander's grief are you currently in?
Hey, somebody jump. Whoever want to jump out there first, man.
For me, honestly, I'm numb to it, man. Like we talked about before, we've seen this before, unfortunately. And I was done after the Dallas game. So I know you guys had hope before the Seattle game. I know
You were the only one that said we won't lose the game.
Yeah,
so you already knew.
Yeah. I said we were going to lose close, though. I thought we were going to put up a fight. Sam Darnold throw 4 touchdowns in the first half.
Hey, on the bright side, your ticket punched in the first half. Right?
Yeah, it did. I had him.
Ed posted it like my ticket punched. I didn't expect it to go like that.
Small victories, winning off the field.
Yeah, I posted it. With
Shout out to Bruce Allen.
Yeah, I posted that with the sad music from "Set It Off" with Jada Pinkett and
Day after day.
Yeah, that song. So that was the fitting song for it. For the eulogy, the all black that we got on. But no, when we got our butts kicked by Dallas, how bad their defense is, and we saw what Jacoby Brissett did to them last night, I was like, yeah, it's done. It's over with. We couldn't move the ball. Well, we did move the ball, but we got beat by them by 21. We lost 3 games in a row by at least 20 points. And it's probably going to go that way for the majority of the season. So I'm just numb to it, man. And I thought we finally got out of this. These 3-14, 4-12, top 5 pick, injury-riddled seasons. I thought we got out of it. That's why it hurts more, because when we had it happen with rest in peace Dwayne Haskins, Case Keenum, and all those other journeyman quarterbacks, Sam Howell, 3-14 season, all the 3-14 seasons that I've lived through and seen, this one hurts the most because we had so much hope and we just came off of a 12-win season. And we had legitimate expectations. That's why this one hurts the most out of all the bad that we've seen. Alex Smith, leg broken. So many injuries that we've seen in this stadium. RG3 against the Seahawks 2012. I can name all the hurtful memories. That's why I just feel kind of numb to it. I grieved. But then again, I'm a Skins fan. I'm a Commanders fan. I've seen this story many, many times before. So I'm just unfortunately numb to it. That's just how I feel, man. It's that bad. It's that bad. But there is hope, because it's only a dislocation, and it's not his throwing arm. It's not James' throwing arm. So there's some positive you can take from it for the future. That's the only positive I can really take. And then you get the news about even Luke, even 3rd string, 4th string wide receivers were hurt after that. And we're hurt from a terrible corner, and Marshawn Lattimore torn ACL. Even news like that hurts. That's how down bad we are at the moment. So man, it's rough, but I seen this loss coming bad, man. But it does hurt. It does hurt, man. So I was not ready to pull out the mock draft simulator and all that right now. And I know we'll talk about the trade deadline later, but that even hurt today, to be honest, a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm unfortunately used to this being a Commanders fan. That's why I'm not hurting as bad as I was 2 weeks ago. I was honestly hurting the Cowboys loss more than I am hurt now, because I'm just so numb to bad stuff happening, honestly.
So you're at acceptance. You've already So you're at acceptance with me. Rico, where you at, man?
I mean, and to Ed's point too, like I'm numb, but it seems like it's like a little less numb than normal, because I mean, we just had so many seasons in a row since I've been alive of really just not much hope. You know, you have that isolated RG3 season, you had a couple of Kirk seasons, but that was ultimate numbness. This, I'm numb to it, but there was a different level of hope going into the season. So even though I'm a little numb to it, it's like we're right back to it. Oh no, we stink again. But I don't know. It's just a little bit worse. It's not all the way numb, because I mean, it really felt like we had a real chance this season. Just from the trash talk to other teams, trash talk to my friends, me and my family getting hype about this season. Like, so that's the part I feel more sad about especially like the community around me, how much we believed in it. Us, you know, people on our channels and stuff like that. We're telling them that we're about to go crazy and stuff like that. So, but I'm definitely at acceptance. During the stream, I went straight from denial and bargaining. I was doing a bunch of denial and bargaining. Then the Jaden Daniels injury is what did it for me. I skipped straight to depression. I maybe had 2 minutes of anger, maybe if that, but I went straight to, yeah, that's it, man. Once I saw Jaden Daniels' injury, I was like, yeah, it's over with for that, man. Because I mean, even with Jaden Daniels, it was still a lot of bargaining taking place. But without him, yeah, it's that draft pick time now. Which immediately got me to acceptance because y'all know I love the draft. I hate the fact that I'm talking about the draft early November. We should at least wait till my birthday to start talking about draft. So I am sick about that, but I skipped straight to depression, and then it didn't take long to get to acceptance to where, well, time to get to this draft process. So.
Rico went straight to Birdman hand rub, man.
But I mean, I don't know anything about the draft. This is the first season that I don't know anything because even last year, since we didn't see it coming, I was still keeping up with the draft. And, you know, and then at the end, I kind of had to catch up once we started to go on a ride and I stopped paying as much attention. But going into this season, outside of like normal college football that I've been watching just because I love watching college football, I have not had my scouting lens on. So I don't know nothing. If you ask me to even name the top 10 players going in this draft, I could probably name you 3 to 5. Like, I don't know nothing. So I'm starting over from scratch. I haven't read any articles, I haven't listened to any podcasts, haven't watched any tape. The only thing I have to reference right now is, you know, high school recruiting. Okay, that's where that 5-star went. That's where that 4-star went. That's all I got right now. So I'm in acceptance, but it's like an unfamiliar territory to where, like, even moving into transitioning the draft content, I'm in no man's land. I don't know what's going on with the draft outside of my Bulldogs and some Ohio State players, honestly.
Rio.
It's crazy because you can reach acceptance and that shit don't make the pain go away. It doesn't
necessarily make the pain go away at all.
It's gonna hit every Sunday. It's gonna hit again every Sunday, just a little bit.
Because acceptance, it kind of heightens the pain because the pain is still there. And you know, ain't a damn thing you or this team could do about it. We have to relive this shit for 8 more weeks of nothingness. We have to start monitoring tankathon.com again like it's 2023. Remember the year where we learned how to speak fluent strength of schedule percentage and how Washington could jump from pick 4 to pick 2 depending these stipulations. Instead of being in the hunt and putting together like theories of how we can make the playoffs and not be mathematically eliminated, we're now rooting for a top 3 to 5 draft pick. And there are not many young players on this roster to actually be excited about evaluating going into 2025. This hurts more than a lot of what we went through. We've went through much more grim, darker times. We've went through some shit here as fans. We've had players die on our favorite team. Like, this shit gets real. This fandom shit runs deep here in DC. But this time feels different because we have the one thing we never had in our lives for those last 25 years. We got a guy. We got the guy, and we're supposed to also be fully aligned from ownership to front office to coaching staff. We have the ingredients. We were just toasting with 200 fans in attendance. Meet y'all at the Super Bowl in February. Remember we was putting our rings in the middle and putting our hands in like the fucking Care Bears and toasting to the Super Bowl 60 out in Levi Stadium? Good times, fellas. Good times, man. The vibes were immaculate. It would really feel like we're attending a wake if we were to hold an event this week. Yeah. And maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's what the fan base needs, because with this content creation stuff, we at least don't have to go through this shit alone. We get to band together and fellowship and burgundy and gold depression and march through this season together with our streams, with our channels, with our videos, with all the content, with the chat and with the comments. We get to all go through this together. I've accepted it. I've accepted it weeks ago. I've been trying to tell Lou, like, listen, Lou, we staring 3-7 in the face, and it could be more than that because I don't even know if we beaten the Dolphins And we had so much excitement. Me and Lou was letting every person in the United States know that Washington is back. The primetime games, when the schedule came out, we was letting folks know. Lou's clip has went triple diamond on the Twitter app over the week, and they've been kicking our backs in, man.
Legendary stuff.
They memeing up my damn son, which is crazy, but I'm not gonna go there, but that's crazy. They are kicking our backs and we're getting cooked left, right, and sideways. And all of these punk ass narratives that they threw at our team, we can't currently respond to them. So I've reached acceptance. It hurts. I hate it here. And we're back to rooting for damn losses again to close out the season. And this is not what this season was supposed to be. But in this league that they call the not for long league, a title window can open and close before you blink your eyes. So welcome back to hell, fellas.
Yeah, we're rooting for a high draft pick without a second and fourth round pick.
That's the part that doesn't get me excited at all. That's why I can't even do the mock drafts and shit, because even if you got the 6th pick in the draft, right, which is very plausible for us, by the way, is again, I can't see us being any better than 5-12, right? There's only 2 games on the schedule that I look at and say we have a shot to win. No guarantees if they win those games or not, but that's just the Giants and the Dolphins. And the Giants are actually better than us right now, but that's another story for another day. So not having a 2nd round pick just makes having the 1st round pick, it feels empty to me. Like Rio said, we're gonna have 1 pick in the top 150 or something.
Yeah, like 2 picks in the top 150. Like, that's crazy.
But the 2nd one is gonna be like 130 something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? 120 something. Like, it's not appealing at all. So
you know what makes it worse? Today was the final day of the trade deadline. We don't have players that can fetch us picks in the top 150. You know, like the Jets are having a fire sale. You know what you have to have a fire sale? Some young talent on your football team. Don't mention the quarterback. Where is that? Where art thou on this roster right now?
And that is where Ed was going earlier with his talk of the trade deadline. I think most of us expected no activity, for us to be pretty idle during the trade deadline. But you like the season, you were allowed to dream. To like, you saw the different posts about team might be interested in Andrew Wiley and Nick Allegretti, and I told y'all that this time of the year is not for guys like that. This is not the time where you go get depth pieces and guys that could be swing tackles and have positional versatility. This ain't the time for that. We're looking for guys that move the needle. We're looking for guys that were former 1st and 2nd round picks that may not have made it with their previous team, but a new start might be able to jumpstart their careers. That's what you're looking for here. Guys with real talent, guys that have an upside, guys that move the needle, and you're looking for guys that can help you into the future too. Like in the case of Dallas, Quinnen Williams isn't going to help them this year. They know that. This ain't about this year. That's about moving forward. So it's a shame that we didn't even. I was like, somebody said I was like the salesperson at the front of the furniture store. When you walk in, because I was like, hey, look, man, if you a team out there like Pittsburgh who could use a compliment to DK Metcalf, hey, we got Deebo Samuel over here, bro. Y'all ain't got nobody on your team like him. You can use a Deebo Samuel. Somebody out there could use some defensive line help. I got Deron Payne here for you. Like, I was out here pawning these dudes off. They was like, bro,
corner boy.
They was like, bro, hey, we just looking, man. Well, like, hey, my name's Louie. I'm gonna be right over here. If you need anything, just holler at me, all right? And they was like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Seriously. I've already looked. I'm good. Appreciate it though, man. So, Ed, speak to the disappointment, because I think today you were just hoping. We were all just hoping to get something, anything. I'd even give a shit if it was a conditional 7th, right? I just wanted something, and we couldn't get anything. Speak to that, Ed.
Yeah, so I'll even go back to the Marshawn injury too, because I had the hopium you guys had that we were going to be able to move him, and that he actually had some positive momentum in the last 2 games. He had the interception on Pat Mahomes on national TV. There was the rumor about the Bears having interest. So I was like, okay, maybe we can get a 7th-round pick for Marshawn. So of course he ends up with an ACL injury. I wish him a speedy recovery and all that. I highly, highly doubt he's on the roster next year.
He isn't.
He's going to be
Hell
released.
no.
He does.
So I hate to see him end his tenure here like that. He was actually named the captain, which I was surprised to see that. I think it was.
Did y'all see that weak ass pregame speech he gave?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. What did he say?
Broke the team
I saw
down,
some of it,
and that shit was ass. He looked like they put him at gunpoint to do that shit.
But you know that ain't his steez anyway, though.
Yeah, that's not his thing. His thing is crashing out and fighting and giving up yards. But yeah, no, I wish him the best.
Shot Ed never misses, bro.
I wish him the best. I had hopium with him, possibly getting a 7th-round pick from the Bears. And then, of course, some site always comes out with a rumor on Twitter. It was Polymarket. I've never seen a real source from them. So, of course, they're like, oh, the Bills are in talks with the Commanders for Debo and Von Miller. And I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. So it's like probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock when that came out. And I was like, okay, let's see what happens. Maybe we can get like a 6 for Debo or a 7 for Von Miller. You know, that would be happy. I'll be happy with that. And then the report Ben Standing had for Andrew Wiley and Allegretti. Okay, let's just get 6s and 7s for these guys. We're not going to get 5ths. We're going to get a 7 for Andrew Wiley. It might be a John Ridgeway type of trade where you attach a pick and move up or something like that with Allegretti. So I was like, I'll take anything I can get at this point, honestly. So it was disappointing that we didn't get anything. And then, of course, a random site came up with Chris Olave. I knew that wasn't going to happen.
So we knew that was cap. We don't got no draft capital. How you gonna get Chris Olave? I'm not taking nothing less than a second. We don't have a second.
What type of credit line people thought we was about to lease Chris Olave on?
Yeah, facts. We giving away 2028 draft picks or some shit? Like we ain't have nothing for them, bro. We have nothing for them.
So I think somebody came up with that because the Rashid Shaheed trade happened. So they're okay. Let me just put something out for engagement on social media.
Yep.
But yeah, for nothing to be done, it just shows the talent that's on the roster.
Lack thereof.
The lack. That's what I'm going to say. The lack thereof of talent that's on the roster to make a move. He couldn't move Allegretti. He couldn't move any other guys. And Debo, I definitely would have moved him if I could have. And even doing that would be hard because Luke McCaffrey broke his collarbone. So we're at a point where you have to have NFL level talent. There's some spots on the roster, unfortunately, where there's just not NFL caliber talent that we're going to be throwing out for the next couple weeks.
They just signed Trey Burks to the 53. What you talking about? What you talking about, bro?
It's starting to get real, DC defenderish with this. We got Luke McCaffrey, and then after the game, in a sling, he took a picture at some restaurant. I don't know the restaurant. It's in Arlington, I think, or something like that. But Luke McCaffrey took a picture on Instagram after he got injured.
He's a competitor, man.
Yeah, so that was odd to me. It is what it is on that part too. But no, the deadline was disappointing, man. And
I didn't even know he had social media.
You ain't know Tad. You ain't know Rad Tad had social media.
I didn't know he had social media.
Right. So to see, I know that picture too. So to see that we didn't get anything back, no moves, it was kind of on brand for the season, man. Of course, we knew we were going to add anything, and we didn't have enough guys to really bring anything back either. So it kind of just put the icing on the cake for the way the season been going.
Damn, man, it was so fun a couple months ago. It was so much fun a couple months ago, bro.
I was about to say, like, the Chargers game was where it was really fun, but it was really up until Jaden fumbled in that Bears game. We were still having a lot of fun. I feel like we was about to start a win streak going. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, we were about to get our first back-to-back wins of the season, and
exactly.
We were 2 minutes and 58 seconds away from having a completely different conversation today, November 4th. But here we are.
Right. Because I don't think we lose the Dallas game if we win that game.
Yeah, the confidence would have been up.
Yeah, that would have been even with all the injuries, that would have been a totally different.
Hell yeah. Bill wouldn't be afraid to run the football. You know, it would be a totally different football team right now, man.
It hurts to say this, but the Bears did to us what we did to them.
Yep.
But the only difference is we really did it to ourselves.
Yep.
Like we actually did that to them. We did that to ourselves, but it's the same result, right? They beat us, and our season it never was the same after that game. I think we can all acknowledge that. It stinks being in this position, man. And
I feel like
for all
ours
the
is
reasons
definitely
that
more
I said.
so injuries though. Theirs was like mentality. Ours is just injury, bro. I feel like injuries more than anything else. And so unless somebody with the Bears having some extreme voodoo on their side, you know, like you said, it's the same result, but I don't feel like the Bears did it. I feel like the Bears got the fan base, but I feel like the team wise, somebody hit us with the meanest injury bug I think I've ever seen in my lifetime as a fan of this team, bro. Especially when it comes, it's not just backups and rotational guys, it's starters. Then the next guy comes in and starts, and that guy plays, he gets hurt. Like it's just like if you're a starter for the Burgundy and Gold, watch out.
I told you it don't matter what position you have or what connection you have with the team, you ain't safe, bruh. Do you know after last week's video, how many people hit me up, was in the comment of this video that said, "Hey, bruh, y'all ain't lying, man. I just went to the doctor, bruh." Like,
not even we safe right now.
No, we're not, bruh. Like, they took Luke from us, bruh. We like Luke McCaffrey, bro.
Spooky.
First play of the game.
First play of the game, bro. They took Luke from like, you know, it's crazy when they say, "Nah, y'all can't even have a white kickoff return, dude." He ain't even safe, bro.
And at this point, Luke's kickoff returns are our only chance to move the ball up the field because the offense don't do that shit.
And to make matters worse, you can't put Jalen Lane back there because he act like he ain't never fielded a damn kickoff before.
He always stinks. He stinks.
I won't go as far to call him and say he stinks, but he's having a rough go.
The first 9 weeks of his career, he stinks. That is not an indictment on what he could be going forward because Luke went from nothing to something in just one off season. But for the first 9 weeks of his career, he stinks. We drafted him because he's the best returner in the league. He's not even returning shit right now. What is his job out there? What does he do? What does he do, guys?
You can't force a punt.
That's the problem. There lies the problem. And thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. We can't ask this man to do the thing that he was drafted to do because we can't even force a punt.
But he muffing shit. He dropping shit. Like, you're a returner, bro. You're a returner. You can't catch a football. We can't throw a pass to you. You got to at least give us something in the return game. You can't be putting the ball on the ground in the return game.
What were y'all two? So everyone's seen our reactions to Jaden's injury. Everybody watched that live and saw it. What was your reaction, Rico? You were live too, right?
Yes, sir.
So what was your reaction?
I wasn't like I was sick because I just don't like seeing Jaden hurt. I was more so sick for Jaden than like for me as a fan of like the season. You know, the season, it was just like, I mean, of course. Because, I mean, it was a lot of us in the chat. People in the chat saying pull him out since the third quarter. We were like, bro, it's over, bro. I mean, good luck somehow convincing Jaden Daniels to not touch, get on that field when the rest of his soldiers and his other starters are out there on that field. But, I mean, we were screaming since the third quarter. So it was almost like a yep. But I never want to be proven right in situations like that. That's a lose-lose. I wish I was wrong. I really do. But yeah, when it happened, it was like, well, all right, well, that's the season. Because it already, again, I was still doing the bargaining and stuff like that. But once JD5 got hurt, that was when like, all right, yep, draft. What's going on? What pick do we have right now? Who we need to start rooting for to win? Who we need to start to lose? All that type of stuff. So that's what it really hit me for real.
What about you, Ed?
No, I was actually watching you guys before I started watching. I was watching Rio stream and I saw you hop on. I was watching Rio stream before you came on, and I saw you guys' reaction, which was definitely I hate to say priceless, but no, it was definitely entertaining for sure, man. It was crazy, but Yeah, no, just disappointed, man. Like, why was he out there for sure? And I was actually saying to shut him down after the Dallas game because just the way the season was going, like he already had a knee injury against the Packers, he had a hamstring injury. We saw Dorrance Armstrong go out there with a hamstring injury, and then he just got hurt off a non-contact injury. And I was just like, man, like they just got to call it a year, man. Honestly, and I hate to wave the white flag like that 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately. I kind of was right about the situation. Like we're just putting them out there, putting some guys out there when they really shouldn't be out there right now at the moment. I'm happy that Dan Quinn did apologize or acknowledge that he made a wrong decision at the time. So I appreciate that. It's too late now, but
Right.
I appreciate that. I get the warrior mentality and all that. Like they wanted to play through the finish, play through the fight. They actually punted, I think, the possession before, and then last week we punted against the Chiefs when. It was out of it, but it was just questionable things that Dan Quinn has really done the whole season this year. He really hasn't been on his he just hasn't been sharp like he was last year for sure. But no, it was definitely traumatizing to see that, man. Like to see another injury like that on our field. Like I brought up Alex Smith, RG3, of course, he had to make it about him and he made a video, but
of course. I was like, Bobby, sit your ass down somewhere.
Right. Yeah. So and then against the Seahawks too, but no, I'm just it was rough to see. It was just like the worst. It was worst case scenario to see that, especially see his arm go backwards like that. Of course, I thought it was a fracture. That's what I thought. I thought it was a fracture instead of a dislocation. So to get the news the next day it was only a dislocation was great. But at the moment, and then everybody's like, okay, it's not his throwing arm. So after like 5 minutes after that happened, after everybody was saying that, I was like, okay, it's a little bit better, But the initial reaction was definitely like word of doom and gloom. But initially I was like, okay, it's not his legs too. So there was like just a lot of things to think about when that happened. But just seeing it happen, I was like, wow, like this is just really the season. This is just like the icing on the cake of terrible injuries and just terrible fortune for the team.
I know people keep feeling better about it because it's just a dislocation. It's not his none of that shit makes me feel any better about it, bro. This man got hurt 3 times this year, and the last time we saw it, we watched his damn arm go the opposite direction a arm and an elbow are supposed to go. And the whole world saw it, and he was running for his damn life, and they kept him in a 31-point game with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter of it. None of this news that's come out since has made me feel any better. I'm actually concerned that they haven't just come out and shut his season down. It feels like they dumbasses want to put him back on the field at some point this year.
That's the only thing that got me pissed off at DQ after the game, after the press conference.
That's nonsense.
It's like, why are you still talking about? Well, I haven't had time to think about it. I was like, I grab your bald ass head, bro.
Right now. Yep.
Right now. Grab your shit, palm that shit like a goddamn basketball, and look at me. Look at me, man. Shut this man down, bro. We got to see what the doctors say. I don't give a shit if we got a chance to make the playoffs.
We synced it. We saw it on Sunday night. What are you talking about? Like what are they talking about?
Bro, his season is done, bro. Like, I don't care if they say, oh, Khalil Mack came back from a similar type injury in like I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
Titty Boy Quinn need to chill out, man.
So that's the one thing that did piss me off at his press conference. That and moving Joe Witt Jr. down from the press box to the field as if that shit's going to make a difference. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, somebody was like, that's the equivalent of being written up at a job, right? Like, this is his warning, right? Like, I at this point, I just would like to see some changes. And what's really making me frustrated with our staff is, and Rio made this shit worse. I hate that Rio brought this shit up because he done effed up my whole thought process with this shit. But Rio said that he had a Seahawks fan on and they gave him insight as to what DQ, the issue that they had with Pete Carroll. And Pete Carroll is the mentor of Dan Quinn. He's a disciple of Pete Carroll.
It was everything we've seen that we've had a problem with the current regime.
He, and in hearing Rio say those things and then kind of having a chance to watch football on Sunday and you see all of these really good defenses, and you watch all of these you watch Monday night, right? How old is the Cardinals defensive coordinator? 32 years old.
Young man.
32 years old, right?
Young man.
Nick Rollis, 32 years old. And then you look at the guy that kicked our ass on Sunday, McDonald.
Michael McDonald. Second youngest coach in the league.
6?
Yeah.
I believe.
36,
right?
37. Yeah.
Something like that. Second youngest coach in the league. And you keep going down the list of these coordinators. Jacksonville's coordinator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Young dude, man. He about 37, 38, maybe max. And you just look at all of these defensive coordinators and the innovative things that they do, right? And we watch our guy, and we're lined up right across the line of scrimmage. We're all gonna blitz. What are you gonna do?
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us. We're gonna play cover 0. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? And take my running back out of the backfield, run a Texas route against Quan Martin, and I'm gonna get a first down. That's what I'm gonna do.
Every time.
Oh, we're gonna blitz. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna run a seam route up the seam against Tyler Owens. What are you gonna do, right? We just up here blitzing our happy hearts out. Nobody's getting even remotely close. You know why? Because our shit is so easy to identify. He's coming, and that guy over there is coming. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slide protection this way, and the running back, you're gonna take that guy, and we should be all protected. One guy might not be protected, and we might not be able to block him. But by the time he gets here, I've already gotten rid of the football.
Yep.
Our shit is so easy to identify. Meanwhile, they're rushing 4, right? They overload this side of the field
and getting home
and drop
game.
They drop 3 of those guys, bring a dude off the other side. We slide protection the other way. They only rush 4, and they got a free hitter coming at Jaden for a sack. This shit is just insane.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it here, bro.
No, I do too, man.
I hate it here, bro.
And for me, the most annoying part is that, it is going to be this narrative going around about Jaden being injury prone, but all of them have been freak accidents, let alone all of them have been hip drop tackles that this league has tried everything in their power to emphasize. But whenever it happens to Jaden, it's not only is it not a penalty in the game, it's not even fined afterwards, let alone Frankie Louvu just got hit with a suspension after his hip drop tackle that didn't even look as much of a hip drop as the one that injured Jaden Daniels.
That one wasn't even a hip drop. That one in the game on Sunday?
It literally wasn't.
Reputation to do it, though.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, that's a reputation.
He got the stench on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely follows him. It's definitely his reputation precedes him. But I mean, all of Jaden Daniels' injuries have been hip drop tackles that should have been penalties. And if the NFL were calling them, Jaden probably would have never gotten hurt because the league, would have emphasized it enough to where players would be aware of not doing it. But players are still doing it. They're getting away with it. For some reason, our players aren't getting away with it, but they're getting away with it on Jaden Daniels because the Packers won, the Cowboys won, and then the Packers and this recent Seahawks one is so bad because both of those games that happened while the game is already out of range too. So it's not only a hip drop tackle, but it's a hip drop tackle when the game is already over. So that's the more annoying part. But I don't like the narrative that's going around that Jaden Daniels, sophomore slump, even though it's the talent around him way more than it is him. Injury prone because he likes to run, where the one against the Cowboys was him in the pocket. So, I don't like a lot of the narratives that's going around Jaden Daniels right now. I just can't wait to get revenge next year.
And it's hard to argue the injury prone shit because he's had 4 injuries in his first 1.5 seasons in the league. So even if it's not truly the case, we can't rebut the shit right now. We just have to deal with it. And just to close out the Frankie Louvu thing, this is where 2025 season has gone to. He got suspended for a game, and I was like, bet. Let's see these young linebackers.
Oh, yeah.
Came to Toronto. Shit, suspend Bobby, too. I want to see some young speed on the field. We don't got nothing. An old person can't do nothing for me at 3 and 6, bro. Let's see the kids now.
What can that man do for me?
What can he do for me?
I didn't even think about it from that perspective because my brain just didn't go there. My brain was simply on we can't win for lose, bro. Like when it rains, it pours. they're picking on us now. Like they point at us and they laugh and like suspend Frankie seriously. Like it doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, but when you put it that way, I'm not upset because at the fact that we will get to see Kane Madrano. Worst case scenario, Ale Cajo.
That boy, what Louvo even done this year, man? Like, where did he go? Where did our demon go?
I'm telling you, it's Joe Witt, man. Joe Witt got so enamored with this defensive line that he took away Frankie's superpower, bro. And he claimed that now Frankie, because of what he did last year, they treat him like a big. And I'm like, well, you can change that, right? You can move Frankie around. Like you don't have to just rush him from the same spot and let them identify him as a big person
Right.
and have an offensive lineman block him. You can, and again, there's different ways to get people in positions. And some of it is, hey, Frankie, you got to win against one-on-one, right? But there's ways you can scheme it up to where Frankie can get free. And we just don't do these things. You know what I mean? So.
And Frankie, the typical, just normal linebacker, not that good. Not that good. It was the pass rush elements that made him special. They got him on the top 100 list. They got him as a second team All-Pro last year. He just running around lost and not able to run in coverage and stuff. It just looks so bad, man. Like, it's crazy that he's had like no impact on the season.
And that's why you have to utilize your players properly. His superpower is attacking the line of scrimmage and attacking downhill, not running sideline to sideline, not dropping into coverage, none of that shit. His superpower is attacking the line of scrimmage, and he hasn't done enough of that this season. He hasn't been put in positions to do enough of that, because you think about our defensive line and how good it was early in the season. He should have been feasting. He should have been eating good. And that wasn't the case.
Nope.
So yeah, it's a lot fundamentally wrong with everything right now. It's just it's really frustrating. And okay, so let me ask y'all this. This was another question I posed. Where are y'all right now on Adam Peters and Dan Quinn? Like, where are y'all at through 29 games total? If you include the postseason, if you only count the regular season, it's 26 games. Where are you on Dan Quinn and Adam Peters right now? What's your feeling about them?
I mean, I'm still grateful for last season, and I expect this to turn around because I can't be too mad at them. Granted, they're the ones getting paid millions to do it, but I agree with a lot of the moves that they made. I can't be a hypocrite, and now that it didn't work, be like, oh, how could you do that? But when they did it, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I like taking the swing on the veteran players that we traded for. I would love to have the draft picks right now. Hindsight 2020, of course, I want all of those draft picks back. But I mean, when we went to go get Laramie Tunsil, I was excited. I wanted to give Lattimore a shot. I didn't think he would end up being what he turned into for us. But, initially a lot, maybe not all of the moves they did I agree with, but most of them I was like, yeah, I like that. I would have done that. So, I can't be a hypocrite, even though everything's gone wrong. And again, they're the ones getting paid millions of dollars to do it. I'm not. But I feel like more so than anything, injuries and bad luck killed us more than anything else. And also feel like, you can make a couple of changes like defensive scheme. You bring in a different defensive coordinator. Maybe some of these draft picks that'll look bad can finally be, get like Mike Sanders still, bro. I just refuse to believe he's just bad at football all of a sudden. I think he gets utilized correctly again. Same thing to y'all's point with Frankie Louvu. I think those guys can bounce back. And then those are going from negative offseason moves, trades, draft picks, free agency signings to positive ones again, if they just get in the right scheme and system.
I know me personally, I can be objectively critical of both of these guys. I will at least give Adam Peters more benefit of the doubt because I think he's a fresher mind and this is his first time in the gig that he's in. Dan Quinn has done this shit before, and a lot of his philosophies and ways don't seem to be any different from the first time he had an opportunity to do this. And everything Falcons fans, everything Cowboys fans, and everything Seahawks fans, as recently as last week on my channel, told me about Dan Quinn. You're seeing this shit come to light with the way that he goes about with his coaching staff, his players, etc. And my main thing when we were in the hiring process for a coach, I want young, innovative minds. And old coaches, like, not to judge or be an ageist or anything like that, they stuck in their ways. And they only know one way to get shit done, and you gotta fit in or fit out. And it's 2025. That shit only works with a couple of guys. And when you're just a motivator, like, I want an X's and O's guy. I want a guy that's in a headset scheming it up. When shit goes bad here, you kind of have the same thoughts you had when Ron's here. Like, what the hell is the head coach actually doing? Because he's not calling the offense. He's not calling the defense. We're having time management issues. We're not.
I was just about to say, he's not even managing the timeouts correctly. What are you doing during the game? It
makes you feel like, what is he doing on Sundays if he's not an X's and O's guy? He's not a time management guy. What's he doing on the sideline then? What's he doing when things go
Toughness, grit.
We keep doing this ROTC instructor shit. I'm not trying to raise Boy Scouts. I want talented football players and coaches that can adjust on the fly and that can outsmart. We ain't outsmarting a damn opponent out here, man. So do we got a drill sergeant or do we got a coach? I think there's plenty to like about our GM and our head coach. And I think there's promise there. But with one guy, he has a reputation, and we've seen it before. Adam Peters, we never seen him have a tenure as a general manager before. He's going to learn from it. I hate that we drafted 3 second-round picks last year that 26 games into the tenure don't look like starters right now. But who knows how that's going to pan out? Maybe coaching, like y'all said, could change the fortune, or maybe they have an epiphany. The way that we built this team with all these seat fillers and culture setters, maybe we need to actually go spend some real money. We can't go thrift shopping with the third most cap in the league. And I understand you're planning for the future and stuff like that, but you cannot go to Dollar General to build a formidable roster. And you got to try to get younger, and you got to try to get difference makers. We don't have neither of the two anywhere on the roster. But if I'm more confident in one of the two, it's definitely in the GM over the head coach, because I know me, the back of my mind, I'm looking at the field right now. I'm looking hard at the field right now with these young coaches out here getting active. Even like Liam Cohen out in Jacksonville. You can see what the offensive or defensive mind, even if it's a defensive guy, Mike McDonald, you see them doing. Dave Canales in Carolina. Exactly. And they're under an idiot owner, and it's working so far in Carolina. Dan Quinn got me looking at the field, and I know how good last year is. I know how good of a leader of men. People swear by him, the gravity of him. I get it. But when shit goes south, I'm going to always ask the questions, what the hell is he doing on the sideline? And that bothers me.
And yeah, no, I still have a positive outlook on Dan Quinn. It's been a rough year, even in the Seahawks game too. Like, it was the third quarter with like 2 minutes left or 5 minutes left. We already only had one timeout left. So just timeout management, clock management has been bad. He hasn't been as aggressive on 4 downs either, which is the complete opposite of what he was last year. But I'm still pretty high on Dan Quinn. I mean, the 12-5 season will always have that. I mean, he was a huge part of that. I know a lot of that was on the back of JD5. But Dan Quinn was a big part of that. He brought in culture. He brought in structure. He got guys to believe in themselves. The whole, Disney store coaching kind of thing. Like, he got a lot of guys to believe in themselves, and I'll always appreciate him for that. He just brought a culture here, so I'm still high on him. I would not fire. I saw some people that were so upset because of the decision to keep JD5 in, that people, were upset about that. I know Rio was ready to, give Dan Quinn the pink slip and his key card not work, but I'm definitely not there. Now, Adam Peters, there are some questionable moves that he has made. You look at the draft class from 2024, You already cut Dominique Hampton, Javonte
That shit kicking your ass right there.
I'm like you.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
That's
JJB,
Guantanamo right there.
Yeah, that's like Guantanamo right there.
JJB is on IR. Brandon Coleman inactive. Luke McCaffrey hurt, who's actually had a good year. But I'm just looking at the draft picks from Adam Peters because it's like I was thinking today. I was like, even if we accumulate picks, can I trust Adam Peters to make the right decision? Now he got the quarterback right. I'll give him that. Jordan McGee has barely gotten playing time. Johnny Newton has not been productive or consistent at all. The whole second round picks, all the second round picks are very questionable. Mikey has regressed. Ben Sinnott can't get targets. He's on the same level as John Bates at this point. John Bates is probably the better tight end. To be honest, unfortunately, Ben Sinnott is more talented, but John Bates is probably the more reliable tight end at this point. So all the draft picks except for Jaden in that draft class are Jaden's the only one where you can be like, that's the guy, and that's really it. So it's been disappointing from that standpoint. You cut Dominique Hampton, and you look at this year too. Jalen Lane is kind of struggling already. Connolly, he was a left tackle. You yank him to the right side. And then even Brandon Coleman, he did play some guard in college, but even he was playing well at left tackle. So you brought in Tunsil. And then you have Brandon Coleman inactive. Jalen Lane is struggling. So I mean, he's made some questionable moves, man. He really has. And then even some of the little moves, like relying on Noah Brown, trusting him to be your third guy. He's injury prone. I don't know what happened with Kendrick Bourne, so I'm not going to ding him for too much for that. But there's just been some moves here and there. You got to stop trading with the Eagles. No more trading with Howie Roseman. I don't care how many picks you get back. Cooper DeJean looks like he's the better player between all the second round picks that we have. So yeah, I mean, Adams made some. It's not looking too great from some of the moves that he has made so far, but he's done some good things, and I think it's just too early to really give either one a hard time, especially coming off a historical season, something that we just haven't done in literally 20, 25 to 30 years to win 2 playoff games and make an NFC championship game. This is what these guys collectively as a unit have done and brought some type of structure to the team. So, but it's normal to critique them. So they deserve to be critiqued. But some of the moves that Adam Peters has made have definitely been questionable. So I'm kind of more questioning Adam than I am Dan at this point. But I do think that Dan may have to do the uncomfortable thing of eventually firing Joe Witt. I think that Joe Witt's not going to be back next year. I think that's a fact. And I think Dan Quinn's he's not going to fire him during the season, but I think Adam, he's kind of looking like the guy where it is like, hey man, can you really this year's draft coming up? Like you got to get a difference maker, man. You didn't really address the edge rusher position either. That's another thing. Like you did patchwork with Von Miller and Dietrich Wise. This is the second year in a row where you bring in a retired receiver and Michael Gallup, Martavis Bryant last year, when you probably should have been more aggressive in getting real talent at the wide receiver position. Some of the free agents that were available, maybe even Keenan Allen. So looking at that, Kendrick Bourne. But yeah, I mean, like no more bringing these retired guys in during the offseason at the receiver, bringing in Chris Moore of all people. Like it's just, yeah, it's some questionable moves that you really, really, really can look at that Adam Peters has made so far. It's not just him. He's not innocent. So, I mean, it's not just him because, Dan Quinn probably brought some of those Dallas guys in too. So it's a collective unit, but I am starting to look at Adam Peters a little bit more.
Somebody said, I blame Ed for this. He said, ever since Ed went to 8K, man, we ain't been the same. He said, we need to bring back sunny and humid Ed.
The shadow realm. No, y'all was choking me too much. Y'all was packing me up, man.
Hey, packing me up. Yeah, I like AK Ed, man. Let my guy cook, man. But for me, I am still completely on board. I do feel like so for Adam Peters, he's done a tremendous job in free agency, to be honest with you. Like he really hasn't missed in free agency. You even the stopgap guys, you think about last year, you think about this year, like most of the guys he's brought in from a free agency standpoint have been really solid. You look at last year, OZ and Jeremy Chin and Frankie Louvu and
Fowler,
I mean, look at what he did for us last year. Like
Ertz and Wagner.
And I mean, he didn't really miss J-Mac even to a lesser degree, right? Eckler, right? Like he really didn't miss. And then even this season, Javon Kinlaw, people told us that we overpaid for him and that we made a mistake. And I really felt like Dietrich Wise was playing really well and he was going to be really good for us this year. Dorrance Armstrong, right? And the list goes on and on. He really didn't miss in the free agency department. There have only been a handful of them, right? Michael Davis and guys like that, but those are few and far between.
I think it's the lack of like long-term fixtures that were brought in that bothers people, and the age and the cumulative age of the players brought in.
Absolutely. And that was a knock. I think that the reason he took that
to that though, like I was appreciative of the Wednesdays off last year because Zach Ertz and Bobby Wagner made it all the way through the NFC Championship game. But now this year, it just feels like, man, why do we even have guys on the roster that need to rest? Like, what are we resting for when we lose it? You know
this is what happens when you lose it, though, right?
Yeah,
everything's under a microscope.
Yeah, works one year, doesn't the next year.
Right. Everything's under a microscope when you're not winning. And it was really, for me, you don't build a roster through free agency. You supplement it through free agency. You build your roster through the draft. And he knows that. And so, again, last season was a gift and a curse. While it was the greatest gift we've received as fans, right, in a long time, it was a curse because it fast-tracked his thought process about this roster. Instead of him...
We stole a season.
Right. He essentially was like, we're that close. We're 60 minutes away from the Super Bowl. So if I just press the button, we might be able to get a chip. And in doing that, you sacrifice draft capital. And so the way that you build the team through the draft, we are not seeing that. And then that's when you start digging into his drafts and you go, well, he came here. Part of the reason he took this job was because of the draft capital, right? Like we were loaded, bruh. You come in here, you got the number 2 pick, you got 6 picks in the top 100, and you're like 9 overall, and you're like, oh shit, like this might not be half bad. So for him to not come away with more, and when I look at the young, talented teams around the league, when you look at a Detroit, when you look at a Houston, when you look at a Denver, when you look at those types of teams, you see a lot of young, talented players you can't miss in the first round. You can't miss in the second round. You can't miss in the third round. You have to hit on your first and second day picks. And for the longest time here in Washington, this goes back to 2008 when we had 3 second-round picks, Malcolm Kelly, Devin Thomas, and Fred Davis. We ain't hit on a second-round pick from 2008 all the way till Sam Cosmi. There's a long laundry list of dudes that we whiffed on in the second round.
Oh my God. It's so many regimes in different eras of Washington, all second round failures.
All second round failures. And now we back to that shit again. Right? Trey Amos looks like he's legit. He had a rough go of it on Sunday night, though. It was bad, but he was banged up too.
Yeah, and you want the highs to be higher, but I mean that's a lot to ask for on this defense.
Facts. He is going to be just fine. I'm not worried about him. But the problem is we haven't hit on first day and second day picks. And there are too many Quan Martins around here, right? Too many Fedarian Mathises, too many guys. Too many of those, bro. It's like, this is our problem. And when you look around, we should have a lot more to show for past drafts. And I think the problem with AP for a lot of people is you're already starting to get that same feel you had with Rivera in terms of not hitting on those picks early in the draft. And like, I'm looking, I mean, I can't speak for y'all, but I don't see Pro Bowl talent out of Josh Connolly Jr. I just don't. I think he could end up being like a Morgan Moses type, right? Where he's reliable, solid. You know, you're not tripping, but
Does that justify a first round?
that's not a first round pick, though.
Yeah, that's not a first round.
You know what I'm saying? That's a third round pick. That's a fourth round pick.
Hmm.
And so that's the issue is like we need to be accumulating a higher level of talent, not just guys that can get us by. So I think AP has some work to do. Somebody earlier said, hey, if he whiff on the first round pick next year, because we don't have no second.
Yep.
If that first round pick don't come out the box swinging, and that's not fair, but that person was like, I'm off this dude, bro. And I ain't there with him yet. Like you said, this is his first time in the seat.
Mhm.
And I think he is going to, you know, the law of averages, he's going to start killing shit eventually.
And also, I feel like he's catching way more heat than he deserves because since we had to gut this roster because Ron Rivera wasted all of our draft picks the previous 4 seasons, when he does miss on draft picks or miss on offseason moves for agency signings, it's like, well, we have nothing to fall back on. Like, even just think about the Seahawks. Their 2023 draft, before Mike McDonald even got there, they drafted Devon Witherspoon, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Derek Hall, Zach Charbonnet, all of those guys. The year before that is when they got Tyreek Woolen. Like, he was given that roster when he became the head coach of that team. When Adam Peters became the general manager for this team, it was basically starting the whole roster over. And everybody that does really anything for this team outside of Deron Payne, they had to bring in. So, yeah, they've had some misses, but they've also had some hits, but they also don't have any soft landing spot for, okay, you've missed a couple of picks. And, you know, now this previous regime is helping you out a little bit. Again, the Seahawks, a lot of their best players, Jackson Smith-Njigba was not drafted by Mike McDonald.
Right. And I can tell you their GM, Schneider.
That's one of the best in the bit. Them and the Ravens do it better than everyone.
He's something else, bro. They like, I'm watching the Sunday night football game.
They're killers, bro.
And a matter of fact, I'm watching the Thursday night game against the Cardinals. This man is in the press box. You know, most GMs, they got their little fancy suit on. They sitting down. They chilling. Got a nice little beverage here or whatever.
He's intense, bro.
This man is sport coat is off. Top 2 buttons is undone. Binoculars.
He's in there. Yeah. Well, he's one of those.
Binoculars, right?
Yeah, he's one of those.
The dude for the Cardinals, right? His name is like it's Keytrail Carter or some shit, like the dude from Louisville. It's a corner, right? He makes a hell of a play on a little wide receiver screen or whatever for like a 3-yard loss. This man puts his binoculars down, picks up the game log, like the little game program they give you with all the names of the players and their numbers. And so he looks and he says, Clark. He says, Clark, what's that? Clark 13. He says, Clark. So that's the dude that made the play. So in his mind, he just bookmarked that, right? Like if this dude ever becomes available, I like this Keytrail Clark guy. You know what I mean? Like he's locked in.
Yeah,
he's different, bro. So like, and again, I'm not looking to just like nitpick at everything because that's just who he is, right? I just admire that. You know what I mean? Like
the tenacity.
that he's different, bro. And I strive for us to be on that level. You know what I mean? Like you sent, somebody sent in our group chat the video of the Seahawks putting 2 300-pound dudes on special teams, right?
It worked
against us. First time we've seen 300-pounders on special teams in this new, you know, the new kickoff format, right? Where they literally went down the field, blew up the blocker, and he forced a fumble on Jalen Lane, the 300-pound defensive tackle. Ran down the field, pushed the blocker out the way, and he stripped Jalen Lane of the football.
4th round pick.
It like that's innovation, guys. That's innovation. You know, nobody else is doing that. And that's what I want for us. And my problem, I think DQ's fine. You know, I actually think differently than Rio. I think he's a master motivator. That's all I want him to do. I don't want him calling the defense. I don't want him calling the offense. Get you a real defensive coordinator that's not stuck in his ways like Joe Witt Jr. is. Joe Witt Jr. is still talking about 2009 with the Packers. Stop talking to me about Sam Shields. Stop talking to me about how you used to do things in Green Bay. I don't give a shit. This ain't Green Bay. This ain't 2009. You ain't playing the Pittsburgh Steelers for the Super Bowl. Stop talking to me about 2 decades ago. He keeps bringing up the past. He wants to play man coverage. You know what I'm saying? He wants to do these generic ass blitzes. You need innovation. And that's where I think DQ is going to end up getting himself into trouble. If he's too loyal to his coaching staff, that's when he's going to get himself into trouble, because Joe Witt is a problem. You need to go get you one of these. And that's the thing. I don't know if DQ has the ability to go out here and go identify.
Bingo. And that is why I said I'm concerned about Dan Quinn, because he's still the same person that got fired from Atlanta and it didn't work. He's the same person he's been, and old dogs don't learn new tricks, Lou, and that shit holds franchises back.
Yeah. That's the only thing that worries me, is that I'm not sure he can identify a young and up and coming coach that has the ability to call the defense. His de facto move would be to give it to Ken Norton.
To promote from within. Another old coach.
Another old coach who wasn't a good defensive coordinator in Seattle. That would be his move, right? And that's the shit that worries me, is you're going to bring in another guy with an old school mentality who's going to play the similar defense. Like, it's not going to change anything. I need the young, innovative, the guy that sees the game from a different lens, that's like, yo, what if we try this? Instead of doing that, let's do it this way. How about you, instead of using Mikey like this, how about we get Mikey in here and he start blitzing and doing some different shit?
And the problem with guys like that, those are the guys that become next in line to be head coaches. And that's why I wanted so desperately for that to be the choice as the head coach.
Right. Yeah. It sucks, because you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But this is what happens when you have a season like this. No one is above reproach, even the star quarterback. Mm-hmm. No one is safe from the criticism. Everybody is searching for someone to point the blame at. Everybody needs to take accountability. And now you got to deal with all of this shit. Now you've opened Pandora's box, essentially. And it sucks, because we still got a half a season left, y'all. We got half a season,
including the bye week. We just reached the halfway
point, bro.
Crazy.
We got a half a season left of this shit, and it's only like we lost 3 straight of 21 points or more. You might as well make it 4 right now. I'm gonna make it 4 right now, bro.
Hey, I don't even know if Washington players are gonna show up on sleeper tickets for the duration of the season. Do we even know who's gonna be playing for us?
You know what? That's a perfect segue. Let's get to the sleeper app right now. Let's get to our first ad read of the night.
Get ready to hit them Moors on Detroit.
Sleeper is the best way to experience and connect over sports together. It's a one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat in the games in real time with other users, get the fastest scores, blazing fast news and alerts right at your fingertips. Play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. So enjoy sports the way they were meant to, together. Download the #1 sports app today.
All right, man. You stupid as hell. All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Sleeper is a fantasy sports and real money gaming app that focuses on bringing people together through sports and gaming. Sleeper has become one of the fastest organically growing fantasy platforms in the world, with over 10 million active users in 2025. And so, if you don't already have this app, you are missing out. This has become one of my favorite things to peruse throughout the course of the day. It has enhanced my sports watching experience, and it has definitely brought us together a lot closer. We share in our misery of our losses. We are excited when somebody wins. And so if you haven't already downloaded the app, here's your chance to do so. There's a link in the description of this video. Click that link. It'll take you to where you can download the app. Then once you've verified that you are who you say you are, make sure Sleeper is available in your area. It's available in over 25 states in the US. You will get a free $20 for downloading the app. You don't have to do anything, no strings attached. $20 to use on the app. And as you'll find out tonight, doesn't take a lot of money to win a lot of money on this app. Use the promo code though. I implore you to use the promo code. Get you 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. That's right, a dollar for dollar match. I would go ahead and put the $100 in. They'll give you an additional $100. Look, listen to me. $220 will go a long way on this app. That can last you a very long time. There's no reason to bet more than $10 on any bet that you make. You win a lot of money with $10. All right. So with that said, let's take a look at the app real quick. And I don't really know if we even need to go to the Commanders game per se. Like,
go pull it up.
All right. I don't even know if there's anything here.
It's gonna be It's gonna be Lions on that bitch.
All right. Well, let's just see what it says.
They don't have anything for the Lions either.
I don't even think is it up here? Did I pass it?
Nothing's listed yet.
We about to get the most wicked line for that 14.5 or some shit.
Bro, it's the game ain't even up here.
Well, the spread is 8.5.
Yeah, the game is not even. I just went through the entire NFL slate.
How the hell is it only 8.5?
Well,
I have no idea.
I already took the 8.5. Already took it.
Oh, I bumped that up a few because
they don't even have that game listed here.
Yeah,
they're so confused as to what the Commanders are going to actually. We don't have Luke McCaffrey.
So we don't have a team.
We don't have Jaden Daniels. They're like, well, who do we make lines? Who do we put these numbers on? Like,
they don't even know what to put for Bill because it's like he's not there too.
Basically, 20.5 rushing yards, more or less.
Yeah, that's rough. So,
yeah, Traylon Burks.
Yeah, Trey Burks. There you go. Put him out there, man.
10 yards.
0.5 catches. 0.5 catches.
I swear to you.
More or less 10 yards.
I swear to y'all. That man caught that ball on the sidelines. I swear he got up favoring his collarbone.
Yep. He looked hurt.
Me and Rio were talking like, no, bro looked like he called out of the game and everything. Like, he was like, hey, come get me, bro. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Mm-hmm. How many weeks are we away from Josh Johnson showing up on Sleeper?
I was actually thinking Sam Hartman may touch the field this year.
Bro,
I really think he's gonna touch the field. More or less 5 snaps for Sam Hartman.
Bro. That's called committing to the cause. We put Hartman out there,
bro.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's why I said this is why I said NFL level players. I think it may get to a point where there's legit not NFL level players on the team,
bro.
Playing snaps.
I'm gonna hit some of the fans in the chat after these games, bro. They put Sam Hartman on the field. I'm done, bro. I'm out.
But that's what we need right now, Lou.
No,
even though we don't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We can lose stylistically and have Mariota out there, but you want to secure the future.
we already have a quarterback, bro. I do not want to see Sam Hartman. I don't even want to see Josh. Bro, do you really want to watch the preseason over again? Do you really want? Are you? Can you?
No, it's not that big of a difference between Sam Hartman and Marcus Mariota to me at this point. Like the way this
already are,
Rico. That's crazy to even say out of your mouth.
We ain't won a game in a month. We can't even win with our point field.
Bro,
yeah, Mariota's way better than Sam Hartman, but at this point, I mean, the result doesn't matter. So throw out there whoever you want to.
Jaden way better than him too, and we still look like the defenders on a Sunday.
Well, if you throw out Sam Hartman, that's not an NFL player.
Bro, thank you, Ed. Y'all are wilding, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an NFL player.
We might lose by 100.
Yes, no, seriously.
I mean, what's the difference?
I can tell you a handful of. I can tell you a handful of people we got out there right now that don't look like NFL players.
Yeah, and those are starters too, though. But it's even getting worse than that.
I feel like we have some Sam Hartmans at other positions already, so it's just like, I mean, it's like, I mean, hey,
Oh no, not
That's
some
what.
Sam
That's
Hartman.
where I'm at with the season, bro. Like, start Ben Simmons at tight end at some point and give Zach Ertz a headset, a playbook, and let him intern for a coaching job with the team. Do the same thing with Bobby Wagner and put McGee in his spot. Old players have nothing to prove. You are already Hall of Famers. I don't need to see him anymore.
No,
No,
that's fair. That's fair. But
that's absolutely where I'm at with it in about another 2 weeks. Like, they're not gonna do it right now. That's part of the problem with the trade deadline. I think they still haven't came to the realization that our season is over, bro.
And when you say they, are you talking about the coaching staff?
Yes.
Like,
because listen to me. If you trade Deebo Samuel, Deron Payne, just think back to 2023. When they traded Montez Sweat and Chase Young, what did that signal to everyone? Fans, the team, the coaching staff, what did that signal to them? It's over, bro. Y'all are done. We're punting on this season. It's over, right? If you trade Deebo Samuel, if you trade Deron Payne, if you trade Quan Martin, if you had a fire sale today, what does that say to the other guys in the locker room? It's done. It's over. We're done. We're waving a white flag. And me personally, I don't give a shit, right? I don't care about what Zach Ertz thinks or any of those guys think. We got to do what's best for our future now, right? We gave y'all a shot to try and win a Super Bowl here by bringing y'all back after what we did last year. It didn't work. Now we got to start prepping for the future.
Yeah, it's internship season right now, man. It's internship. Y'all old folks, hey, go ahead, intern to get on the staff. You young players, go ahead and show us if you're going to be more than a seasonal worker here, or if we need to go replace you going forward. Throw Ja'Cory Brooks' ass out there in the starting lineup with Lane and Traylon Burks. Ben Sinnott out there. Donovan Edwards. Can you play football in the NFL? Come on down. Everybody can get some. Clear the practice squad at this point, man.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to all of that, man. I want that. Like, once we get to the point where, because we're there mentally now, they're not there yet. They need another this Lions ass whooping, and then you lose to the Dolphins in Madrid. They might get to that point at the bye week where they start saying, "All right, we gotta do some shit." Right?
And you were about to object when me and Lou were saying that.
Object about what, the playing like Ben Simmons and guys like that?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm fine with that. I was just talking about the whole difference with Sam Hartman and
he was not about to let us ride with that.
No, y'all can't ride with that shit. I was like, I'm about to start cheering Ed on. Get him, Ed.
Yeah, because he wouldn't be able to get them the football. You gotta have somebody competent back there. But no, I'm fine with Ben Simmons. He's a second round pick. You got to give him opportunities. You got to give him at least 5. He needs to do at least 5 targets a game. Ja'Cory Brooks, Donovan Edwards, bring back Braylon Sanders, put him out there too. I definitely, I'm down with that for sure. I'm down with that. Ali Cahill should be playing on this Sunday for sure. Guys like that should certainly play.
Our first 2 quarterbacks aren't getting the ball to these nothing ass. We ain't had a receiver hit like minus Terry versus the Chiefs. Our leading receivers are other positions. These box scores almost look fake. Like, they almost don't look real when you look at receiving stats.
We haven't had a 100-yard receiver the entire season.
No, that's believable. That's so believable, man.
We haven't had a 100-yard receiver the entire season. The closest we came was Debo in week 5 versus the Chargers.
IR Terry, just put him on IR.
Oh,
I do want to see some of Lawrence Cage. I want to see him get some out.
Rico, school him, Rico.
I mean, hey, if I'm in Sam Hartman mode, I might as well be in Lawrence Cage mode.
Oh, man. That's terrible, bro. Hey, shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this stream. Make sure you use the promo code Kings25 to get you 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. Let's get. I mean, we don't even have the game is not even present on the Sleeper app right now.
Probably for the best, fellas.
And my bold prediction is, I would say for the rest of the season, will Ben Simmons, because Luke got 3 touchdowns this year, right?
Yeah.
I'll say that Lawrence Cager gets a touchdown before Ben Simmons.
Lawrence Cager on a roster.
He is still he's on the practice squad. He is on the practice squad. I say Lawrence Cager gets an anytime touchdown before Ben Simmons this year. That's my bold prediction. It's a terrible bold prediction, but that's
I hate that so much.
This is where
we are truly down bad.
Oh,
This man just brought up Lawrence Cager 3 times in a 2-minute span, bro. We are down.
3 of them.
I'm pretty sure Kirby Smart never brings that man up when we talk about our school's history. We trying to recruit, you could be like Lawrence Cager here like that. He never comes up.
No, that is some nasty work, bro. We are really truly down bad, bro. This is horrible. I hate it here, bro. I can't stress this enough. I really hate it here. Let's get to the comment section, man. Jesus. This man, Lawrence Cager, guys. We got Trey Burks on our roster.
You know, it's crazy. Like, we've probably went like what is this? Like, this 9 weeks into the season, we've probably said the name Johnny Newton twice all year.
Yeah, the penalty on Pat Mahomes is one of the memorable plays I have.
Yeah.
He did have the tip pass that led to an interception against the Chargers.
Yeah. That's probably the one. That's probably the first time we mentioned his name all year.
Reminder, that was the first of the 3 second round picks last year. You know,
very easy to forget. Very easy to forget.
Oh God.
I can't like Rico said. I can't have revisionist history. I wanted Johnny Newton. I thought he would be really good. So I can't sit here and second guess the pick now. He just isn't what we thought he was going to be.
We were told that was a top 25 prospect in that class, and that's what everybody said going into that class.
Right.
So,
you know, and we just haven't seen it.
Meanwhile, I see Walter Nolan play his first NFL game last night, and I've seen significantly more in that one outing than I ever seen.
What did me and Rico tell you though? Like, Walter Nolan was like one of the best prospects in the draft last year, and I would have given anything to have a chance to select him. Right? I really liked Michael Williams. Then that sucks what happened to him on Sunday, but I said, give me Walter Nolan. I know there's some immaturity things that we've heard from him.
We need some of that here. I want y'all to change your mind on that shit too. Like, because if we keep trying to play the moral Olympics,
Jamin Davis guys.
Yeah. First of all, what'd you say, Ed?
I was saying Jamin Davis was supposed to be a Boy Scout. He ended up. I don't think he got arrested, but he got
Speed Racer Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look, man. First of all, you say y'all like. I don't want, players here that.
Oh no, you're saying the coaches won't bring him in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have no issues. I've always said
we are going to need new coaches.
Yes. No, you're not wrong. Like, we can't.
I want George Pickens. I want
yes.
Look,
I want all of those. I want plenty of them. Give me several.
I was
give me one with a good culture. No, give me all of them.
The only person that I was like, nah, I'm good on. Was the dude that just signed with the Bears.
Gardner Johnson.
Yeah,
Johnson. Oh, that's only because he's older for me. If he was younger, yes, please.
Yeah. I just was like, if multiple organizations like, nah, I'm good. Something wrong with that player. But
yeah, give me. I need some crash dummies on this team, man.
Yeah, no, I've been saying that for years. Like, bro, like. I was hyped when we got I know this ain't I was hyped when we got he never played for us either. Shit was the dude from Junior Gillette. I was hyped when we got Junior Gillette.
I don't even like to say that name out loud because bots start following you as soon as you say his name out loud.
I was hyped when we got him, and then even though we were supposed to be like morally disgusted. I was like, yo, nah. Hey, if Reuben Foster healthy, shit. Give me some Reuben Foster, goddammit. So
best teams in the league have cultures that are so good that they can work with guys like that. And so if the culture is actually that here, all right, everybody here can't be the type that you want marrying your daughters one day. Like, what are we trying to do here?
Yeah. Look, man. So if y'all haven't seen it, man, No Glasses Rio rant was one of the best pieces of content that you will find in the Commanders content space from Sunday night. No Glasses Rio was electric. All right. The most electrifying man in the content creator space for the Washington Commanders is No Glasses Rio, bro. People were sending super chats. He's like, I can't see that shit, man. I don't got my glasses on. Bro.
I didn't even know where I threw them shit. Them shits was like, where's Waldo, bro? It took me the next day to find them shit.
Hey, that's when I knew that Jaden really hurt himself. Because when he said this shit, Rio just be saying some random shit. They broke his arm, Lou. I'm like, man, fuck out of here with that bullshit, Rio. Then once he slumped down in the chair and the headset came off, I said, I sat up. I was like,
too.
Yeah, he threw the headset and then he threw the glass. I said, oh no. I gotta go. I gotta go. What the? I don't drop the F-bomb. What the?
Yo, Lou said effing and God together. That's how serious it was.
Oh my God. I said, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Hey, man, I gotta go.
Like Thanos snapped him off the screen.
I gotta go. Okay.
And I called my boy after I got off the phone with my boy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta go. I'm ending this shit. I'm not watching the rest of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I had to come back. I had to circle the block.
Yeah.
I needed to film me.
Yo, them 31 minutes, bro. Them shits was classic, bro.
Go team.
I just want to go back to August so bad, bro. I just want to go back to August so bad, bro.
Hey man, shout out to Gabe, man. And you know what I love? That we're 9 weeks into the season and I'm still seeing people say Gabe could change things. Like, might as well bring him in, right? Quan Martin ain't about shit.
Hey, I don't know, Jim. Quan Martin, I don't know, Jim. Hey, Gabe Taylor might be a player, man.
He can go out there and Quan Martin it up,
Oh no!
They just worked out 4 safeties today. They worked out Kavon Wallace, Daryl Worley, and Marcus May, and Jalen Mahoney. They might as well added Gabe to the list.
Are we not interested in Asante Samuel Jr.? Are y'all not interested in him?
Why not at this point?
Yeah,
he just turned 26 years old. Why would you not be interested in him?
That's that age, Lou. If you 26 or younger, I don't care. Just bring him in. Why not? Come.
Say why not?
I would take him. I would say he had a surgery. I forgot what he was.
It was on his spine.
Was it like some nerve damage in his spine or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
clearly, they don't give a shit about injured players. Drake Jackson.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Like, they clearly don't give a shit about injured players.
When can he play, by the way? When can Drake Jackson play?
Probably never.
Nobody.
We don't got shit on the edge. I want to see. He's something, and he's not old, so I want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you, bro.
Show me some youth. I don't want to watch these old players play for me. It doesn't matter anymore.
Because he didn't pass the physical with the Niners. That's why the Niners let him go.
That's why they cut him, loose.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
When the old thing was fun when we had to piece together a roster after we had to cut everybody from the Ron Rivera thing. But it's time to get young, dog. And I'm right with Rio, bro. If they're 26 and younger, I don't care if they are even just terrible this year. Look, Why not? You just never know, bro. We're to the point where we're having in-game tryouts.
Job fair, baby. Just come on in. You don't even have to sell me on the player. Young player, come on. Clear the practice squad, bro. Let's go. What else we got?
I mean, we just let Mitchell Tinsley leave and look like something. I mean, what if we can find another Mitchell Tinsley at maybe corner or an edge, right? You just some random guy that another team doesn't care about, and we give them an honest enough opportunity, and maybe something comes from it.
Yeah, maybe a tight end.
Please, a tight man, boy.
That boy trying to get Cager back on there, man. He must got a little handshake deal to get Cager a look with the defenders in the offseason.
Now, what's really crazy and I feel like we've already talked about this before, but it feels like our needs from last year are the same needs going into this season, the exact same ones. We feel like we need edge rusher, we need wide receiver, we need corner. We're right back to last year, all season wise.
I hate it, bro.
I hate this shit.
I hate it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I hate it, man.
This is my son's first time experiencing this type of shit as a fan that knows what's going on and follows what's going on. That boy is in the dumps right now.
Yeah, I want it so much better for my son, bro. I told my son, so my son, this shit's sad, bro. I was telling my wife my interaction with my son. So my son is officially a Commanders fan. So hey, can we just clap it up, man? Hey, we got him.
I feel so bad for that boy, but let's go, man. For you, I'm happy for
when
you.
the stocks was low.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
He came in when the stocks was low. It can only go up from here.
Yeah, right.
Positive investment. Smart.
No. He watched last year. Remember, he was with me on the Detroit playoff win. He was on that stream with me. So he saw
how stocks get high, and you like, all right, I'm gonna wait till it get a little lower, then I'm gonna buy.
Yeah,
wait for the dip. Wait for the dip.
He clearly waited for this shit to hit rock bottom, right? So
I can buy 30 of them.
Look, I can get as many of them as I like. So Jaden's his favorite player, right? So we were watching. First of all, before the game started, this let me know he's already defeated. I'm like, damn, they got him already. He was like, Dad, who do we play this week? I said, we got Seattle tonight. Oh man, we're gonna lose. I said, damn, like son. He said, oh, we're gonna lose. We've lost like 5 games in a row. They're really good. I was like, yeah, they are good. You gotta have some faith, son. He said, I hope we win. I don't think we're gonna win, Dad. So I always let him watch the first quarter when he got school the next day. They scored a touchdown, right? On their first possession. He said, see, Dad, it's already 7-0. They're gonna beat us. At that point, I was ready to tell him, hey, son, just go to bed, man. Just go to bed. Right?
You ain't want them bad vibes.
No, exactly. Like I'm trying to lock in. He talking shit too. I'm like, so I was glad the first quarter was over. Like, all right, man, it's time to go to bed. Because that first drive of theirs took up like the whole first quarter. So he wakes up the next morning and he's like, we lost, didn't we, Dad? I was like, yeah, we lost, son. It was bad too. He was like, I knew it. I told you we were going to lose. So I waited till he came downstairs after he brushed his teeth and all that stuff to tell him about Jaden. I said, son, Jaden Daniels got hurt last night. He says, oh, no, he just got back. I said, oh, no.
He's officially a Commander fan.
He was so distraught. He said, oh, no, he just got back, man.
He was officially knighted with that exact reaction.
Yes.
That's called your initiation, son.
I felt so bad in that moment when he went, oh, no, he just got back. What did he do? And I told him, he was like, when I say he was distraught, bro, I had to tell him, yo, son, you got to get dressed. You got to catch the bus. Like, he just stopped putting his clothes on. I felt so bad for him, bro. I wanted so much better for him, man. I went through that so he didn't have to go through that, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, dog, me and my son took like a walk last night and on some let's just walk and talk and vent type shit, on some just about life type shit. That 97% of that walk was about the Commanders.
Oh, we got some breaking news here. Oh, my fault. Finish, real.
No. Go ahead.
It's nothing crazy. But Frankie Louie, his suspension was dropped.
Good.
He is going to play.
Well, I know that's not what you wanted. You wanted to see some young boys get a chance. He should have. You know why they dropped it? Because that wasn't a hip drop. That last one they just suspended him. They just fined him for against Seattle wasn't a hip drop. That clearly wasn't a hip drop. The other two were. Kansas City and Atlanta were. That one was not. So I'm glad they saw the error in their ways and they dropped that. Because most of the time when you appeal, you don't win them shits.
Why the league did that? Just because that was supposed to. That's probably them feeling bad because Jaden got hurt on another hit.
I mean, you could.
We got to get these bum ass boys something, man. Go let them play. It don't matter.
Yeah,
they could have just not said nothing. Just leave us alone, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave us alone, man.
Yeah,
go ahead and finish though. You was talking about you and your son. Man.
Oh yeah, a little therapy walk, and we ended up the whole. I'm talking. We walked for like 59 minutes or something like that around his neighborhood, and the whole conversation was the team and the quarterback, and like there's just no way to get around this season. And I'm like, son, welcome to my world. You wanted this. I gave you the choice. I never forced this shit on you because there's a lot better things you could do with your Sunday than to be obsessed with this. But I love nothing more than the way that we bond over this team. So suffering through them fall and winters every year, buckle up, because this is what happens over here.
This shit means something to me, man.
It do.
This shit means something to me, man.
I wanted better for him, but he chose this life. So
he did it. I said for myself, like, I really like I wanted so much better, and I really thought he wasn't gonna have to go through this shit, bro.
He shedded real tears for Jaden on Sunday, bro. Like that boy was hurt.
Yeah, man, that's
his goat right there.
Same with my son, man. He like, right, bro. He said, I thought your favorite player was Terry. I'm like, no, it's Jaden Daniels.
Like, I thought you was just exaggerating on stream because
I thought he was too. Rio, I thought he was too.
I thought you was exaggerating. And then when you put your hands in your face, I said, oh my God, no, he's for real.
Yeah. There's always a tell, right? Everybody's tell for Rio is different. Mine was the slump in the chair, the throwing of the headset, and then the glasses soon thereafter. I was like, oh, he ain't bullshitting. This really happened. So now I'm really intently watching the TV. Like, no. Nope.
Oh, because I saw it immediately too. It wasn't like, because they cut from him quick. So you had to really be, I was looking, bro. And that shit.
Yeah, man.
Let's get to the comments.
Anti-social Sully, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, it doesn't matter how many draft picks we have if we don't have an identity. Facts. We need warriors, not commanders. How many captains and leaders do we need? We need dogs, no more captains.
Hey, and throw that stupid weekly captain shit away. I don't want it no more. leave it.
This is what happens when you down bad, bro. Everything is up for debate, right?
Hey,
like
I hated it when
you've been hated it. You've been hated
that dumb shit, that Pop Warner Junior varsity ankle biter ass shit. We might as well put stickers on the helmet.
Hey, look, I don't have any issues with it. It really don't matter to me, but I do enjoy the captaincy on the chest, right? Like that's a cool distinction and honor to have that. But this is what happens when shit goes sideways. Like everything is under a microscope. Like you start picking apart every single aspect of everything about this team, including the weekly captains, right?
I hate it. Get that weak sauce shit. I guess we got make up philosophies, bro. When you're the motivator coach that don't got shit to do with X's and O's, you gotta start coming up with, shoot, we're gonna motivate him. We're gonna let Sheldon Day be a captain this week because he once visited with this team and they didn't sign him. Ooh.
Sheldon's gonna get him this week.
Don't shoot. That just put a fire under your belly.
Sheldon's gonna get him this week.
We gonna make him a captain and everything.
They doubted you. Look at you now.
Team captain for a week.
Team captain.
You get to call the coin flip.
Every time they put that damn graphic out with 3 new captains, that shit make my stomach hurt.
That shit bothers Rio every week.
Bro, it be pulling names out the hat, man. Oh my! At least last year there was some significance. It was like Mariota for the Titans game, Ertz for the Philly game. This year is literally any name, any random assortment.
No, the shit that hit me was when we went to Texas. He pulled 3 dudes from the state of Texas. It was like Tyler Owens. It was Von Miller. I'm like, Von don't need to be no game captain for a goddamn thing. And it was some other dude that was from Texas. I'm like, he just doing, right? It was like Chris Paul or something like that. He just doing themes now and shit. Like,
see, I don't even like that. I don't even like that y'all got that much mental bandwidth to come up with that plan. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit in the game prep.
Anti-social selling. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Writes. I was at that shit show Sunday night. The vibe was dead in the stands. I was the only one standing up on third downs in my section. Disappointing year. And it wasn't like that before the game started. The shit was live, bro. They killed the spirit from that whack ass Tyler Biotish 15-yard penalty on the peel back block. From that point on, the game was never the same. Because that made it 3rd and 19? I think it was 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
That drive was dead. So we never recovered from that. Never recovered from that. And am I the only one? Like, I'm. This. So your pet peeve is the weekly captain shit.
Mm-hmm.
My pet peeve is not being who you are. Dan Quinn has always, because defensive-minded coaches usually defer to the second half.
Everybody share your pet peeve after Ed finishes. I mean, after Lou finishes this.
Oh shit! Did you have something to drink tonight? Did you do it? You sure you ain't me?
You're not just talking about this team. Got my brain flustered.
So my pet peeve is winning the toss and taking the football first. Right?
I hate that shit.
I defer to the second half, bro. So I'm not one of these people. Well, you can double dip.
Oh no! I'm actually the opposite. Actually, with this, where we were right now, I wasn't mad at us getting the ball.
No, I didn't want that shit at all. Because I hell no, I always want the ball at halftime. Because my philosophy, it's like blackjack for me. Like there's certain rules. It don't matter what it is. If the house is showing this, if the dealer is showing this, and you got this, you got to do this. It don't matter. This is what you got to do. To me, deferring until the second half, if you win the toss, you got to do that. Unless you are one of these teams that is that dynamic. Like if you're playing a front running team and you need to jump on top of them to be able to establish that you're not going to be front running in this game and you know you can score, okay, fine. But for me personally, we've scored the least amount of points on the opening drive of any team in the league this season. That's a fact. Second of all, you know what the score is at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
I don't know what the score is going to be at halftime. If we would have gotten the football after half against the Chiefs, I think that's a different football game. We had the momentum going into halftime.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm telling you right now.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you right now. We had just scored a touchdown, and we got to stop going into halftime. If we'd have got that ball before, they hadn't stopped us yet.
I mean, but they haven't stopped us, but we also didn't do anything that required stop. We had the ball 1,000 times on their side of the field. We ain't do shit, Lou. Don't do this, Lou.
But they had just scored a touchdown, is what I'm saying. They had just scored. Finally. Yeah. So how you know that wasn't going to be an avalanche now and that we weren't going to score on the next 3? They hadn't forced a punt yet, bro. Not a single one. So, but we never got that opportunity because they scored first in the second half, and we didn't rebound from that. We never rebounded. This game, the score, shit was already out of control at halftime. It didn't really matter if we got the ball after half, to be honest with you. However, I saw like you already out of character in this game by winning the toss and taking the ball first. You don't do that. You've never done that. In 29 games, you've won the toss about 17, 18 times. You've never taken the ball first. You don't do that. You taking the ball first shows that you're altering.
You're desperate.
You're desperate. You're altering your philosophical approach because you're desperate and you're grasping at straws, and now you're searching for answers. I didn't like that shit at all.
What if the problem though is the philosophical approach?
It could be. It could be, but this is the thing. You can't it'd be one thing if, because look, we usually give up touchdowns on the opening drive. So you're down 7-0. So you're chasing. So in his mind, he's probably, we need to get out in front first. We have scored the least amount of points on the opening possession for a reason. It ain't got shit to do with having the football first or none of it. It'd be one thing if we've scored on half of our possessions when we've received the ball first this season. We ain't won every toss. We've gotten the ball first plenty of times this season, more times than we did at any point last year. We don't score.
He's doing shit with it.
That really pissed me off. So that's my pet peeve. Well, that was my pet peeve for Sunday night.
What's y'all Commander's pet peeve?
I mean, there's so many random ones. I mean, I feel like out of all of them, my biggest one is just still playing the older guys. I feel like all of us are annoyed by it, but like that, if I had to rank them, that's still my number one. I mean, I could kind of excuse it if against that game against the Seahawks because that was like, okay, maybe you can beat them, maybe you can turn the season around. But from this point on, I have zero reason to see Zach Ertz on that field, especially with him out there dropping passes and getting false starts. I mean, like it's one thing to be old, but then it's also to make young. He's making young mistakes. How you old making young mistakes? So, and then like guys like Bobby Wag, to our point that we've already brought up, I want to see way more Jordan McGee and those guys. I'm sick of seeing the older veteran guys out
there. Yeah, you got one?
I'm trying to think of one. There's so many things to not be.
Even if it's some random shit, yeah, let it fly.
Okay, well, I got another one. Shit. If I see a random ass Chris Moore in motion with Trey Burks split out wide or some bullshit like that one more time, I'm gonna lose it, bro. Anything with Chris Moore in motion with some random ass dude out wide, I ain't got many more of them shits in me, bro. I don't, man. Like this shit is so nasty, man. Shit is so nasty, bro. They want to know why our GOAT is out here struggling. Chris Moore is in motion with Trey Burks outside.
Sounds similar to that preseason situation we were talking about.
Hell yeah, the empty set. that bullshit.
I got one more gripe about DQ, and I'm gonna let him breathe for the week. You know what I'm saying? I've been kicking DQ back in, and I'm sorry. I got one more. DQ reads to me as the coaching equivalent of a system quarterback, and it concerns me. A system quarterback needs everything to be perfect and beautiful around him to thrive in this league. DQ looks like he needs a stacked defense with young Hall of Fame talent like he did, or this is what it's going to look like, and we're going to need the quarterback to put a cape on the whole time. And that shit really bothers me, and I can't unthink this thought now that it's manifested this year.
That's what I feel about Joe Witt Jr. And I think they are kind of attached at the hip because I think they think the same. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing that scares me.
All we need is a Michael Parsons. This defense can be elite.
If you're gonna play man coverage, like Dan Orlovsky was killing them. Like
it scares me, man.
He keeps playing man coverage. Like that Mikey touchdown that he gave up to Torrey Horton. That shit was nasty, bro.
Yo, we was getting beat off the ball. Like our ankles were left on that field all over it.
Bro, the dude Smith that caught the touchdown that looked like a tight end, but he's really a receiver. That was the slowest shit I've ever seen.
Is it White? Smith? White,
whatever his name was. White, Smith, Brown, Green, whatever his damn name was. That dude was slow as shit.
He was.
I said he's got to be running a 4.7 right now, and we couldn't catch him. The shit is nasty, bro. Shit is nasty, man. That was the sorriest play action fake I've ever seen in my life, and we fell for that shit hook, line, and sinker. I mean, we are just awful, bro.
No, Sam Darnold was 15 of 15,
282
and 4 touchdowns in one half of 4. That's the greatest quarterback performance half FedEx Field ever seen,
bro. That was incredible. It was incredible, bro. Like, I hate games where you down so bad the announcers ain't even talking real shit no more. They making jokes and shit. Like, hey, you guys stick around to see if Sam Darnold will have an incompletion tonight. How far is this thing gonna go? Like, that's the shit that they selling for the second half.
Collinsworth saying a bunch of Captain Obvious bullshit. I'll tell you what, that guy Sam Darnold, whoa, he might want to try his luck at the lottery tomorrow. I'll tell you that.
Hey, of course. Hey, it was so bad, man. Like, I hate this football team right now. Antisocial Sully. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. It's like the 5th time we done doubled you up because we just start talking about random shit instead of reading the comment.
It's therapy.
We over here venting and shit.
This is therapy, man.
I was at. Oh yeah, we read this one already. See, if I had some alcohol in my system, I'd have read that shit again, and Rio would have been weak. And then he was like, Lou, you just read that shit, bro.
Hey,
Mr.
remember the drunk stream? Remember the good times, y'all?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh man,
So much opium, so much optimism.
It's opium, bro.
I miss
That
talking
shit was-
shit.
That shit was coursing through our veins, bro.
We was talking that shit.
Damn, what could have been, bro?
Darn.
Mr. Jerry, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Mr. Jerry writes, "What's up, fellas? What's up, Mr. Jerry?
Good.
At this point, I'm hoping for a top 5 pick that we can use to trade back for lots of compensation while wishing AP hit on the picks." That's the scary part. Like, if you like, the one definitive pick he hasn't missed on was the shit that fell in his lap, which was Jaden. Do you really want to trade back, pick up more picks? He has not shown us the ability to hit on these shits yet.
It's a good point. Someone
So-
said the same shit to me in the chat earlier.
So I'm just saying, if you're sitting there at number 6 and there's an opportunity to move back to say 16 and get you a second round pick that you don't currently have and get you a 4th round pick or something like that, or a second and a third, and move back 10 spots out of the top 10, do you trust him to do that? Or do you just say, hey, we got some elite shit sitting here in our lap, let's just take that. You can't miss with this one. I don't know. I think it's a discussion at least. I say you got to trust the GM. You want more opportunities at the dartboard, not less, right? But that's the type of shit. Again, this is what happens when you struggle like this. All bets are off and everything is up for discussion and debate. So,
Someone said that same thing to me earlier. It probably was my guy as well. He said, Rio, shut up about us not having a second rounder this year. We missed on 3 of them the season ago. You're right. You're right. Red-handed.
you got me. Hands up. Yikes. Chris Hunter, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Chris writes, what hurts the most is that stage was set. Also, AP trading away those draft picks. That's hindsight. Like we were down with the cause last year when we got Marshawn Lattimore.
We went for it.
Yeah, and when you went and got Laramie Tunzel this year, and he's been phenomenal, by the way. I don't regret that trade at all whatsoever. He's been fantastic. So, and he's gonna be here. So I don't regret that move at all. It's just, it sucks because we tried to skip steps. And again, you don't build your roster through free agency, you build it through the draft. And you know, we had a 5-player draft last year. Don't we have 5 this year too?
6
this year.
Because we have the additional 6th rounder that we got for B-Rob.
So, and how many of those are in days 1 and 2?
2. We got a 1st and 3rd.
Third, right. So much like it's the inverse of what it was when he first got here. I think we had 6 in the first 2 days, and then we had 3 in the final day of the draft. It's the other way around now. It's 2.
That was them 6 picks on the first 2 rounds. That was so much fun.
It was so much fun, and you needed to crush it.
Yep.
You needed to kill that shit, and we
not so much.
we didn't. No, you fucking didn't. Captain Obvious, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, it was Art Monk's night. We were end of the Ron Rivera era, bad on Monk's night. We wore the Super Bowl era uniforms. The pain, indeed. Rio's like, burn them shits, bro.
Barbarium, burn them, and when we get out this stadium, demolition that shit.
Tito Savaria, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, I was crashing out and cyberbullied by some people for laughing at JD's injury. But for real, DQ needs to get rid of that weekly captain shit. I knew this shit was cooked when Lattimore gave a speech. I didn't see it, but it must have been horrible because you're the second person that brought it up tonight. I didn't see it.
I'm glad you cyberbullied those people that laughed at JD's injury because I crashed out on some folks as well because that's whole shit.
Yeah, I didn't have the energy to get at people doing that stupid shit, but my wife did. You know, I told her, look, you gotta stop. going in on people.
Laughing at the injury shit, and people want to spread pictures of my son. I had to regain my focus. I had to like, all right, I'm about to say something real crazy on this timeline. Let me go ahead and take a step back.
Yeah. Shit was about to get real.
people get hurt for a lot less out here.
Yeah, no, facts. And like that's why my wife, she crashed out. Like, it's a line you draw in the sand. And it's always with the kids, bro. Yeah. And so, he was walking a real fine line there of having this thing get really real fast. Genius Drunken, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, 2025 is the body bag season we will never forget.
Sure is. I might get that on a shirt before the year's over, bro. Body bag season.
I've never experienced this in my life. I've been watching football for over 30 years. I've never seen anything. My favorite team. I've never seen anything like this before.
We still got a half a season to go,
bro. Half a season to go.
It ain't over yet.
I mean, what else can you do? I shouldn't say that. I apologize. Hey, redact that statement right there. Retract that.
They're gonna be out to prove you, man.
Hey, hell yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. I said I was sorry.
Right? And it's that type of shit that puts Sam Hartman on a football field. Just for you and Ed.
I don't want to see that.
None of us do, Ed. None of us do, bro.
I ain't even mad at it at this point, man.
Hey, nah, but I'll hop in on your stream to check to see if you still talking about the game or if you over there talking about the goddamn versus.
We geeking through all the games the rest of this season, bro. We got to get through. We gonna stream for hours. We gonna get through this shit.
Hey, that was one of the only reasons I wanted to tap in. Ed was like, "Yo, they talking about the verses on Rio's stream right now." I said, "Oh shit, hey Rio, tap me in, bro. I want to talk about the verses. Tap me in, bro."
I want to talk about everything but this team when these games are on, bro. Because these games over at halftime. Like,
yo, that shit was nasty, bro.
A gaming channel.
3 straight
Battlefield Warzone.
Hell yeah! We could talk Commanders while we hop on a game together. I'm with it, bro. We gotta be creative with this shit at some point, man. We've lost 3 straight games by 21 points. I don't think that's been done in the last 4 seasons.
Bro, I don't know when the last time that's been done at all. I think they said it's the first time it's been done like since 2002 or something like that, bro. Like even Rivera and Jay Gruden and even they didn't do this shit, bro.
We're not even losing with pride and dignity, bro. We out here getting spanked.
Yeah. So we've seen Monday Night Massacres. We've seen Swinging Gate, right? We've seen so much shit.
It's up there.
Was that the worst half of football you've seen defensively from a Commanders team, a Washington team?
Totality. It's not even just defensively. Like we look like we didn't belong in the same sport as these dudes on Sunday.
Well, I think that's what did it.
I'm looking at how much did they end up points wise with the Monday Night Massacre though.
Yeah, but see, the thing was, we scored in that game offensively.
Yeah. We looked like we was finna come back.
We was trying to come back, right? We had actually cut it to like a 2-score lead or some shit, and then they kind of like went back out and spaced it back out. But we were
in this game,
bro.
Okay, well the Eagles put up 59 that game. That's pretty bad. But I remember the game where it snowed. Kansas City came down.
Yeah, the Kansas City game at halftime. It was 38-7, I think, at halftime.
Yeah, it ended up being 45-10. Yeah, it ended up being 45-10, I think.
Yeah, but again, I said half. I ain't say the entire game.
Just half.
Yeah. Have you seen a worse half of football than the shit we watched on Sunday night?
That's the best quarterback football game I've ever seen at that stadium before.
Yeah,
and it wasn't dinking and dunking. He was hitting shit down the field. He was dotting us out
on us, and he had all day to do it.
Yeah.
Just let you know, we allowed 13.8 yards per pass attempt, and that's the most since the Bengals of September 23rd, 2012.
That shit looked like 7-on-7 passing league when I was at Freedom High School, bro. That's what it looked like, and that's what it looked like versus us every week, bro. It was open season.
Torrey Horton, the rookie, was cooking. He cooked Mikey Sanderson on the one play, and it wasn't just him who was open. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba was open on the.
Bro, he did some illegal shit to Trey Amos, bro, on the other side. He did.
Oh my! I was so worried about.
He did my rookie dirty. He hurt his hip on that play. You know that, right? I said, hey, he did our rook dirty, bro. Like like everybody saw Marvin Harrison do that shit to
Jerome Bland, CeeDee
Jerome Bland. CeeDee Lamb went. Ooh. When your teammate make the stank face, you know you just got your ass worked over, bro.
I had that man do a pirouette in the outfit. Oh my god, that was bad.
That shit was nasty. I said, oh hell. That he not only did that shit, he hit him with the moss. He crossed him up and then just went like this. Hey Sam, I'm open, bro. Throw me the shit.
That's a wide receiver one right there. That boy vicious.
That shit was so nasty. He gave us and our dude almost lost his hip on some Bo Jackson shit. And then he just went up the field and then went like this. Hey Sam hit me. Sam had already thrown a touchdown. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, JSN was throwing his hand up like Moss used to do Brady in 07, bro. He knew.
Hey, he was cherry picking down down the court, cherry picking his ass off. You know how they scream out. They don't get back on defense. Throw me that outlet.
And Deron Payne, he might have been joking anyway, but it's like stuff like that. It's like, okay,
you can't say who's that.
Yeah, you know who Jackson Smith, or you should know who Jackson Smith and Jigga.
So I would hope you know.
You know what? With the way this team
I'm not sure that he does. I'm not sure that he does.
Kaka might not even know who Jackson Smith and Jigga is.
Stop, man. Chill out. Chill out.
One of his eyes probably still think JSN at Ohio State. Because one of them shits is not on the current timeline. Like, I'm sorry, man.
Shout out to Joe Witt, man.
No, we're not shouting out Joe Witt right now. We're not shouting that. He doesn't even get the formality shout out. Shout out to Gabe. Don't shout out to Joe Witt.
Shout out to us, man.
Definitely.
Loser. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes DQ on the hot seat if we go 3-14, 4-13? I mean, that's inevitable. That's where we had him, bro.
We're going.
I don't think he's on the hot seat because I think we all expect that. Now I can't tell you what Josh Harris and Magic Johnson and they expect, but they seen this team.
Josh Harris was blitzed. He was drunk as hell, and he looked so miserable when they were panning to him.
Hey, first of all, you know, once he's Litsky, all bets are off.
His face just screamed, "This is not fun anymore."
It's not what I paid. It's not what I paid for, guys. This is not the investment that I made here.
We're supposed to be family. Like, what's happening? Shout out to Josh Harris, bro. That boy was drunk as shit doing Art Monk ceremony.
Oh man. Now we supposed to be family. That was a good one, man. You sounded just like him. Tito Savaria, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Who writes, injury bug got me too. Got an MRI tomorrow, man. Prayers up, bro.
Yeah, bro, you too, bro.
I'm telling you, man. We not safe, man. We on some final destination type shit with the injury reaper, man. Y'all be safe out here, man. Seriously. It's not a game, man. Everybody is at risk right now, man. Y'all keep y'all head on the swivel. Greg,
please.
Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, need coaches that are gonna take time to develop. If it means DQ has to go or it means he has to shake some things on the staff, changes have to be made. I don't think any of us disagree with that.
Outsource that shit too. All that promoting from within shit, y'all can keep that.
I'm definitely with that. We need to see some. We need to see some new blood in here. I don't know if the guy is in the building or not, because there's some young coaches in there, some former players. But I don't, like I said, I think if he were to go with a new defensive coordinator, I think he would just give it to Ken Norton. I don't think he would give it to one of the young guys. He wouldn't give it to Daryl Tapp. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. I don't know if Daryl Tapp would be great or not at it or not, but NSCR1. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the dime. This one for you, Rio.
Yes, sir, man. What's up, NASCAR 1?
Oh, shit, that's what that is?
I think so. I
No,
don't know.
that's probably what it is.
It looked like NASCAR 1, so we gonna call it NASCAR 1. He said Rio 1 million and the crew. Y'all made a power move linking up. Absolutely, man. Shout out to the Kings. Linking up together. Stay solid. I'm still tripping out on Louie Tee. That short y'all made was funny as hell. It ain't funny though. It's funny because you laugh at the pain, but
no, that shit was funny, bro. It's not funny because of what it was.
Circumstances, bro.
Right? But that's some shit you look back on and be like, yo,
damn.
That shit was crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, this shit ain't funny.
And the fact that you were on stream with me, like that's as raw as it get. Lou ain't at a setup. He on his phone. He ain't got no backdrop behind him. He's sitting there with the vertical phone display. We just kicking it, watching this stupid ass game, talking about anything. And then we both watched our quarterback. Oh,
and then the delay is what set it off because you had already seen this shit. Y'all
you didn't buy a second of what I was talking about.
Because Rio be on some extra shit, right? Rio be putting sauce on shit, all kinds of saison.
But there was no like it was. Did you hear the tone shift? Like we was just kicking it, I just said, "Oh my God, Lou, they broke his arm."
Yeah, but me and you be talking like I sent you like it felt like a text message, right? Like remember I was like, "Yo, they just killed CJ Stroud," right? Remember I sent you the text like, "Oh my God, the Broncos just killed CJ Stroud," right?
My tone completely shifted from like us talking like this to, "Oh my God, Lou, they just broke
Jaden's arm. They just broke the GOAT's arm," and I'm like,
the color left my face, bro. Like,
I was like, "Man, fuck out of here with that shit, Rio, man. What you talking about, bro? Stop playing, man." I'm really actually mad at Rio because I'm like, bro. That ain't funny, bro. Don't joke about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was about to tell him, like, that shit ain't funny, bro.
I would never do that to my goat.
Like, that ain't funny, bro. And then when I seen him slump in his chair, because, I'm still like 15 seconds behind. So I got time to look at Rio and all of his mannerisms. And he throw the headset and I said, oh, my God, he's serious. So I start watching the TV like, oh, no. Oh, my effing God. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go, man.
And I appreciate Lou for trying to say it as much as he could, but it got to a certain point since Rio didn't have the headphones on. Lou was like, I just gotta go.
I gotta go.
Tried to say it over and over again till Rio heard it, but he just really had to go.
I had to go, bro. My mind was racing at that point. I didn't know how to be, bro. Like the 2 minutes after I got off of the stream with Rio were the most disheveled 2 minutes of the last 5 years for me, bro. Like, seriously, I didn't know what to do. And my legs were like numb. And I'm like, this whole time that I'm on the stream with Rio, I have a stream that I'm on too, right? Like, I'm just typing in that one though. So like, I have the computer in front of me. Do I type? Do I grab the phone? Like I put the phone down. Do I grab there's 7 minutes left. Do I start getting ready for the stream that I have to do? Like I didn't know what to do. I was just stuck and I'm like, I cannot believe this shit just happened.
I had in stream, opened up my blinds and just stood at my screen door like the Batman meme. Like I was just standing and looking outside. I turned the lights off, was just standing there.
Hey, did you see the picture of the Blue Jays fan sitting on the steps at his house? That's kind of how I was, just sitting there like, Man. Bro, I mean, that shit, yeah, bro. Something else, man. Tito Savaria, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, get Mike McDaniel nerd self back. Cliff can take his college ass offense the F out of here. There's not enough eye surgery to fix Witt in his scheme. Y'all gotta chill on this bad eye, bro. Y'all gotta chill out.
I got a cornea transplant, man. Get him one.
Sheesh.
I can talk about this shit because my eyes are diseased too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Joaquin Williams. I can't with y'all, bro. I cannot. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes at Heavenly Cutter. I'm assuming that's what that is. Be patient, Traylon. Somebody got mad at me because I called him Traylon. Traylon Burks will show his worth.
Man, potato.
Say Traylon sound better anyway.
To me, it do, but what the hell ever. We'll see.
Burks though. Shout out Traylon Burks.
Nah, ain't no shout out to Traylon Burks.
He looked like a day walker. His face is real untrustworthy. Like he looked like he was here before all of us.
It looked like it's just his eyes, bro. It's his eyes. It's something.
He
Twilight face ass. Bro.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
It do.
Yeah, he looked like a daywalker for real, bro. He looks so untrustworthy. Fox Hayes, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, "What sucks is Chicago's season tanked after we beat them last season, and now it happened to us this season. Life is ironic like that, I guess. That's what they wanted. They said we are gonna do to you what you did to us. And look, to be honest, though, we did that to ourselves, and our shit was falling apart before they even got to us. You know what I mean? Like the injury situation was already getting to a critical point, you know, but we can't deny the fact that nothing has gone right since that snap Jaden fumble. Nothing.
Yeah.
If we would have found a way to win that game, even if everything else that has happened since then has happened, and we're sitting here at 4-6 right now.
Is that including the broken arm of Jaden?
I don't think the broken arm happens. Like everything like feels like the butterfly effect, right? Like because that shit happened, everything else happened. If you take away that fumble, I don't think all the rest of this shit happens the way that it did. Like even if you lost the next two games to Dallas and Kansas City, and then you lose to Seattle, we would have been what, 4-5, right?
Yep.
It feels vastly different. Yeah, vastly different.
We can't. I don't even like having these conversations, man, because it hurts so much, man. It's like one of those choice-based video game, path chosen. And you just gotta live with whatever, however you just changed the story because you just made a decision.
Right. And the crazy part is
there's no checkpoint to save back to start over. You know what I'm saying? So,
correct.
No, you're screwed, bro. And we're 0-4 on primetime, and that easily could have and should have been a win. And that would have eliminated all of that shit. Do you realize that we would have been in first place?
I can't even have this conversation.
We'd have been in first place.
We gotta push it forward. Stop this shit right now. I can't even go there with you. I can't even go there with you, bro.
God, we would have been in first place with the Eagles, bro.
I can't go there with you right now, man. Hey, somebody talk some sense into this man right now.
Oh my God.
Why is he going
Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. AP is catching way too much heat. He drafted our franchise quarterback. Our entire team is injured. Our coordinators suck. It's not, he says, no way everyone on the team just sucks. The coordinators need more heat. Hashtag FWIT. Oh man. Ed, go ahead, man. You got to go, Ed.
Yeah,
man. Go ahead.
Hey, you made it this far, and we ain't talking about much of shit over here, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Ed, man.
Lou out here talk about situations and timelines in the multiverse in which we'd be in first place now.
Hey, bro, we would have been in first place.
Hey, throw them deuces up, Ed.
Hey, Ed, man, we appreciate you, bro. All right, let me fix this up. Man.
Lou playing with the multiverse and shit.
Hey, look, man, I'm just telling you what it would have been, bro. We were 2 minutes and 58 seconds away from first place, bro.
Hey.
Life comes at you fast.
It does, and in a hurry.
Life comes at you fast. I don't necessarily disagree with you on AP catching too much heat. It's just this is what happens when you start losing at this level. I'm gonna tell you what really did it. Ed said this so eloquently at the beginning. The reason this season hurts so much, maybe more so than all the rest, is because of the expectations going in. And because we had such high expectations for the team and things didn't go well, there is outrage. And now it's falling apart at the seams. And again, he couldn't have predicted all of these injuries. No one could have. But it don't matter. Like it don't matter how banged up you are. It ain't no excuse for the shit we saw on Sunday.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I did. That's the thing that nobody can wrap their brain around is that it ain't no excuse for that. So we just, yeah, man. Everybody's gonna get some of this work. Everybody, it's enough smoke to go around.
Yeah.
It's enough smoke to go around. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, would you consider a DC from the college level? Yeah, hell yeah. That's where Mike McDonald came from, right? Am I tripping?
I'm not taking. Yeah, maybe it was in Michigan with Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'd take one in a heartbeat. If
And the other dude, Mentor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Came from like there's dudes coming from the college program too. You can't discriminate. You know, the innovative mind is.
If you can stop a college offense from scoring in college, you must be doing something right as a defensive coordinator.
It's a lot harder to stop those guys than the NFL.
A lot harder.
You ain't never lie about that. Damian Moore, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Damian writes, where are we getting our next victory in 25? Again, you got two chances.
April.
You got two chances.
What date is the final game? What date is the final game of the season?
I'm about to say, man, the end of the season.
It's the final game of the season in 2026. It's in January, right?
Yeah, of course it is.
So our last game this year is Christmas.
It would have to be against Dallas. Yeah.
I don't know where that victor. If it don't come in Spain, I can't tell you when.
Spain or the Giants. Those are your two options.
And the way the Giants look, Jackson Dart might get busy. Jackson Dart might get busy on us.
There's no doubting that he will if they stay relatively healthy. There's a long time between then and now to see what's going to happen. But
out here getting cooked by Theo Johnson.
Theo gonna put our ass in the blender for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. He says, I'm in tank mode for Ruben Bain at number 4 or trade down for more picks. I'm ready for Rico's draft. I have no idea who the hell Ruben Bain
that is the edge from Miami, and he gets busy, and he gets absolutely busy, bro. He's on our short list. Trust. He's on our short list with the draft list. Remember the name. He's on the short list.
Okay.
So the only question is, are we gonna have a high enough draft pick to get him? I mean, it kind of feel like
it feel like yeah.
I mean, think about the bad teams. It's the Jets, the Saints,
the Titans,
and the Titans. Anybody else super bad?
Let me go look
the
at
Browns, but the Browns got fun young players, so they may sneak some wins off.
No, they play defense. Anytime you play defense, you can sneak somebody, right? You catch somebody on the right day, hold their ass to 10 points like they do.
I really feel like we're gonna pick 5th or 6th in the draft.
I can tell you who's right in front of us. So you got the Saints, Titans, Jets. All of them only have one win. It's gonna be hard to catch them.
Right.
But then you have the Dolphins, Giants, Browns, Raiders, and Bengals. And you can pass a few of them.
Oh, the Raiders gonna win some at least 2 more, 3 more games.
Bengals.
I said the Bengals should have won a couple of them already.
They just lost 2 games in a row in which they scored 38 points.
That's
we kind of expected that coming into the season. We just didn't expect it to happen with Joe Flacco.
Flacco at quarterback.
Flacco threw for 470 and 4 touchdowns Sunday.
They scored 42 points and lost. Jamar Chase was ready to crash out, bro. He was ready to crash out. Did y'all hear the dude when they stripped Javonte last night? The dude said, "Hey, Javonte ass!
He's so ass!
Javonte so ass!" I was weak when I was watching it live. I heard that shit. I was weak. Javonte so ass. Yankees and Yankees, New York 28. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes. Oh, Ed gone, man. Sorry. He said, Ed being a Terps fan, if Maryland Terps receiver, Shelik receiver decides to go pro, what round do you see him being drafted in? I don't think any of us are well versed enough in the Maryland Terps football program to be able to answer that question. That was definitely.
Don't got you yet. I'm working on it. After that loss Sunday, I've been on it, but I'm not all the way. I'm not to Maryland yet.
Rico's revving the engine up. He's revving that draft engine up.
I can already see it now. Mock draft 1.0.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we gonna be at Thanksgiving. He gonna be on like 4.0. Hey,
Because by the time we eating turkey and by the time we eating whatever Lou eats on Thanksgiving, the Eagles finna be clinching the division.
first of all, you're not gonna do that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure y'all see what I'm over here eating. I actually have videos of the things that I eat that I cook for Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. I ain't gonna be talking shit.
Lou finna have a turkey shaped like he gonna have like a turkey shaped like vegetable, you know, like in the shape, like masquerading as a turkey or some shit.
It's tofurkey. It's what it's called. Tofurkey. Tofurkey.
That shit gonna be like air turkey, bro. It's a bunch of seasoned air in the shape of a turkey.
John Wick.
All the fixings.
all the fixings.
Stuffing that shit with zucchini. Zucchini dressing on Thanksgiving.
John Wick. We effed up going into the season with Lattimore, Wagner, Ertz, and Von Miller as our effing milestone players. See, now I'm questioning everything. Like, they were supposed to be complementary pieces. They weren't supposed to be the main core of the team. They were supposed to help us get where we were going. And unfortunately for us, the key guys ended up getting hurt. And it put more pressure on Lattimore and Wagner and Ertz to be more than what we needed them to be. And so it's unfortunate because those guys haven't done anything wrong. Like Ertz regressed for real this year. Wagner was slow last year, right? Wagner
is who he's supposed to be at this point of his career this year.
Right. Like that, but and he's still a tackling machine, right? The problem is we put them in a position where they have to do more than what we are supposed to be asking them to do.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. Steve, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, how difficult is it to give Ben Sinnott a couple blocks and pop check downs a game?
Man, all them John Bates had like 3 targets in the first half.
And you can miss me with them shits. Like, give them shits to Sinnott.
Please.
Take Ertz off the field. He's not doing nothing for us anymore, bro. Mariota don't even like throwing it to him. Cool, bet. Put 82 in the game, Cliff. We need to see if he could play, or what did we do in the second round last year, man?
He caught the little check down and ran the other day. What game was that? Kansas City.
And more of that.
Yeah. He just got to get more opportunities. Like, at this point,
why don't they give them to him?
I just need answers, bro. Make it make sense.
I gotta text late and tell him, or you gotta text Candy. They need to grill him about Ben Sinnott, grill Cliff about Ben Sinnott. Like, ask multiple questions.
Because but you know what he gonna say? Ertz has been fantastic for us. That's the shit they keep telling us every time. This ain't the first time they asked him about Ben. First of all,
for us since he's been here, man. You know, he already knew the offense coming in. You know, Zach's done everything. He's hit all the markers as well. You know,
you already know the bullshit they're gonna tell us. The same shit. You know, and first of all, I gotta say, you have said some crazy shit about Ben Standing that he don't give a shit. He'll ask all the.
Oh no, he about that life for real.
Hell yeah, Ben be asking all them shits, and so like they've asked him about Ben Sinnott. Ben has asked him about every goddamn player, and they say the same bullshit with Ertz. It's always Ertz. The Sinnott can't get on the field because of Ertz. That's what they tell us every time, and I'm like, I'm not trying to hear that shit no more, bro. Especially for where we at right now, it ain't no excuses now.
Oh, had double red shirt and a second round pick on a bad team.
Don't talk to me about him and his blocking ability. You could have drafted a dude in the 7th round and got blocking ability. I don't need you to tell me how good of a blocker he's become. Can he catch the ball or not?
I'd like to see an 8-game sample size of Sinnott getting a few targets a game.
We need to see that, because if we don't, then we need to know what we need to do at the tight end position.
Yep.
We can't fairly evaluate what he can do if you don't give him a chance to do it. Timothy Swindell, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, sup, Kings? Sup, Timothy? I'm laughing not to cry at what has become our season. Y'all poor kids inheriting the generational trauma of rooting for our team. SOTG, man. SOTG, man. Shit, straight up.
Always.
It's a long winding road, man. I hated to send my son down this road. He wasn't supposed to have to travel down this road. I went down this road so he ain't have to.
I done watched my son shed his first tears for this team, and he reminded me of myself. Like, Lord, where did I go wrong making him like this team too?
Damn. Like father, like son, man. That's some hard shit to explain to yourself, but that's where we at, man. They did it again. They did it to us again. KDub44. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, for every Charles man, you need a Dexter Manley. And we ain't got neither one of them.
You gotta get one, man.
You gotta get one first. We ain't got neither one of them. We had a chance. Dorrance had a chance to have one of them type seasons, and the football guy said, "No, you don't. No, you don't. Hell no."
Fifth and sacks, y'all are having too much fun. Let me take that away.
Way too much. Let me slow you down right now. Jonathan Adams, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, at this point, bring back DJ Swearinger and Troy Apke.
We bored now.
I hate it here, bro. I really truly do. I hate it here. Lance Boyle 76. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, problem is we have no talent/depth. The draft picks from Rivera's time should be coming into their prime, but there's nothing there. And we all acknowledge that that is the reason this roster is truly void of talent. But you have a new area and a point of reference from which to start, which was the 2024 draft. And we don't feel that much better about that draft class as we did any of the Rivera draft classes. Nope. And that's the problem is, okay, we should be further along roster-wise because of the mistakes Rivera and company made. But guess what? He had a clean slate and 6 picks in the first 100. You're supposed to get busy with that. He was supposed to get active. We were supposed to be drafting the Jalen Petries of the world, the Lassiters of the world, the Brian Branches of the world, the Sam Laportas of the world. That's the type of shit you get in the second round. Not the bullshit that we've gotten.
Oh, time out. I know that ain't my son leaving super chats at 11 o'clock on a school night. First of all, what?
No, somebody.
What?
That's not your son.
That's gotta be somebody masquerading as my son. Which you need to chill out if that's the case, because that's crazy. But I was about to say, who card information this little nigga sending super chat?
Bro, first of all, would he call himself Lil Rio? Come on, Rio. He wouldn't call himself Lil Rio on his YouTube channel, bro. You know how people do. I got somebody masquerading out here with a picture of me in the thumbnail, bro. You already know how this shit go.
Hey man, y'all gotta chill with children.
Yo, they be wilding, bro.
Man. Nothing sacred, nothing off limits, nothing, man.
Yo, y'all are really out here in these streets wilding out.
That shit just perplexed me.
Hey, he was like, hold up, wait a minute. You need the answers, bro. John Week, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, well, I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but everything fixed, y'all. We about to go on an 8-game win streak. Joe Witt is coming down on the field, y'all. Man, out of here. Better fire his PE teacher ass. They got him coming down on the sideline. Like that fit to make a difference. And then the crazy part of DQ's explanation is he literally told us the reason why he should stay up in the box. He was like, you actually have a better vantage point from up top. You can see everything, but right now we just need him down on the field. I'm like, what? That shit don't even make sense.
It doesn't.
They just grasp it. They just grasping for straws.
Optics, man.
ABJ's wise and strong. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, was at the game with my hating ass Cowboys brother. Teased me the whole time. I wore my Dexter Manley 86 jersey for that foolishness. Left late third, but I saw the injury on X. Lost my mind. Salute Kings. Anybody that turned the game off early and then got the message or the notification, that's the worst way to find out.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's the worst way to find out. Like watching it live sucks, but at least you see it in real time. Like that's the kind of information that I have my heart drop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just seeing it on a phone like ESPN. Jaden Daniels injures his arm on a rough tackle against Seattle. Had to be, they brought, and my guy's such a G. They brought the card out, and he was like, nah, I haven't none of that shit, bro. I'm not getting on the damn card, bro.
Oh, that whole scene was just
surreal.
It was haunting.
Yeah, it was surreal, bro. He was like, nah, I'm not doing the card thing. Yeah, it's rough, man. They pulled out the championship threads and did that shit and disgraced them in front of Art Monk and all of his, posse buddies that came out for the coin toss and all. Like, that shit was despicable what they did.
It felt so at home, it happening in those uniforms, because that's all I knew them to do in them uniforms.
That's all I've seen with them.
Yeah, burn those. Those are the cursed ones, not the current ones. I'm just saying.
He doesn't know, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive him. He don't know. He ain't seen nothing in him, bro. He don't know.
Yeah. No one in the modern era of the world. no one that has made it to HD television has seen them do shit in them uniforms.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Jim D. I don't know, Jim. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, writes. I'm gonna chill on AP. I've been defending him more than others, as I know it takes time to build, but can't say that I'm not let down by today. I mean, you know what would have really pissed me off, and I'd just rather not know. Ignorance is bliss in this particular situation. If Jordan Schultz would have come out and said the Commanders had several teams reach out about Deebo Samuel, but rebuffed them and they weren't interested in trading, I would be pissed off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they would have come out and said several teams called and inquired about Daron Payne, or called and inquired about Quan Martin or Deebo Samuel or Zach Ertz or anything like that, right? I would have been pissed off. I'd just rather not know if they got phone calls, because I don't think they did. Nobody wants any of our shit, right? But the whole thing is, it takes two to tango. And I think one of y'all said that you would have taken a 6 for Deebo. I wouldn't. It would have needed to be a 5.
Yeah, I would give me that 5 back that we just
lost.
lost.
That's what we lost. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
He's good enough to fetch you a 5. Give me my 5 back. And so it's frustrating that we couldn't get a 7th round pick for something today. A Noah Igbenogany, nothing. Nah, man, nobody want none of that shit. Jonathan Adams, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, at this point, we read it. Oh, no, he said bring back Swearinger, Bashad Breeland, and Apke at this point. Jeez, he even added in Bashad Breeland this time. Jesus, what are we doing? What are we doing with our lives right now? Jim D, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes, if not for Monk, I probably would have left at halftime. The scene of people streaming out at 38-7 was crazy. And the collective groan when Jaden got hurt, bro. I could only imagine at the stadium.
Bro, I know that shit probably felt like a real life funeral there.
You could hear a pin drop, bro. When Mike Tirico went to the somber voice to send us the commercial break, it was quiet as a damn house on Christmas Eve, bro. I mean, he went to such a devastating scene. We'll be right back.
Yeah, it was.
He was with that shit.
Yeah, did y'all see Romeo Dobbs talking about Tucker Craft like he was dead? That's how I felt when this Jaden shit happened.
Yeah, man. It's rough, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I felt like when I watched this shit. This is what I felt like watching this.
J5! J5, speak to me! J5!
Man, oh my God, that's a throwback right there. Not J5. Not J5. So many youngins are gonna have no idea what this means.
That's how I felt watching that. Oh, J5! No!
Yikes.
Yeah. Hey!
Oh my.
Appreciate that, man.
Oh my God. Blessings on blessings on blessing. You just made the month right there. Oh my goodness.
Frankie, baby. Hey, our
We're
guy,
not-
Frank
we're not worthy.
McLaughlin. Thank you for the $199 donation, man. We can't thank you enough for the generosity, bruh. And we need it, bro. We are hurting over here, man.
yeah,
we
we
can't thank you enough, man. Aloha, my guy, Frankie. He writes, Kings, aloha. Aloha, man. Really appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Sadly, I don't think that week 1 roster was bad. I honestly, we weren't talking the type of shit we were talking, Frankie, for no reason. Like, we thought we could do some real damage with that week 1 roster.
For
Okay.
real.
We really did. All right.
This is actually my son in the chat, by the way.
It's really him?
If you don't take your black ass to sleep, you have school in the morning, bro.
Lil Rio, that's really him?
It's my son. I knew I wasn't tripping. That's his son. That is him. Yes.
Really?
Go to sleep, boy. Yes.
So whose card did he
Yeah,
use?
we're gonna get to the bottom of that when we
Because
get
I'm
off.
like,
But that is my child up at
You have-
11, like you don't got school in the morning.
you have to read that super chat. You have to read that one. We just got hit with bad luck. I look at D end and wide receiver as the teeth of a team. Those two groups were hit the hardest. Opposing teams knew that and picked us apart. Keep your heads up, Kings. JD5 is okay, and Dan Snyder is gone. Sunny days ahead. Look, I quickly was able to, like Ed said, find a silver lining in all of this. It's not as bad. It could have been worse. That's what I'm trying to convey to Rio. Rio's not trying to hit a shit, but because it could have been worse. Could have been his legs. Could have been one of his lower extremities. It could have been his throwing arm. It could be worse. Like, we dodged the bullet. X-rays came back. He didn't break anything. So now it's just about like the ligaments torn, all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, this could have been a lot worse. So we know Dan Snyder isn't here anymore. It just doesn't feel like it right now. That's the part that sucks, is it doesn't feel like it. But the teams definitely took advantage of us not having any receivers. That shit was so apparent. The way they started playing us, it's crazy. So,
Yo, Frank, good looks, bro. Like, this is love. Right
Yeah,
here,
man.
This is love, man.
I just
love.
want to leave this shit up on the screen a little bit longer.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like I'm just kind of just staring at it like, hey, I just want to leave this up here for a little bit.
That is tied our top super chat on the channel of all time. So we got another GOAT tonight, thanks to Frankie Mac. Man.
Frankie, baby. Yes, sir, man. Frank McLaughlin. Really, truly do appreciate you as always, man. Can't thank you enough. ABJ's wise and strong. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. One more time for Frankie, y'all. One more time.
Yeah. The bow form.
Yeah.
Like,
One more time for Frank, man. ABJ's wise and strong writes, that reaction was exactly how me, my bro, and my OGs on the phone reacted. We were all sickened, seasoned, cooked. It was, raw, visceral reactions are always the best, but they also encapsulate and capture like the most rawest of emotions, and you can't recreate that. It was one thing to get your ass whooped the way we got whooped last, on Sunday night. That's like whatever, to not. I don't have any of you really talked about the game since the game.
Nah,
I went back and watched the condensed version of the game.
Oh, you like
you
torture, bro. He is a glutton for punishment. This man went back and watched the damn. And for what? For what?
It was like 41 minutes long. I watched the whole joint.
This man is a.
I couldn't watch the injury shit again though. As soon as it got to there, nope, cut it off. But I watched up to 38-7, and God, it's worse than what we thought. I swear it's worse, bro. Because I at least had Lou and my son next to me and Lou on stream, so we could kind of just joke our way through that shit. I sat in silence watching that shit at about like 2 in the afternoon.
Hey, Rio, what are you doing, man?
Yeah,
Like
man.
they really got you in a chokehold, bro.
Yeah, they do.
So what part of the 5 stages of Commander's grief is that?
Oh, it's still it's acceptance to the point that you gotta live it. Like I'm the type of person when I'm dealing with some shit, I gotta feel it, bro. Like when I'm depressed, I like to hear depressing music. I like to completely lean into what I'm feeling. That's how I process shit. I need to watch some sad shit. I need to hear some sad shit. I need to live in that shit so I can get out that funk, bro.
I didn't see. For me, it doesn't work that way. It's the opposite for me. I'm not trying to.
I'm an idiot. I know.
I don't want to be. I don't want to sink deeper into the sunken place.
Like,
I want to try to fight my way out of
I
this
need
shit.
broad wave. I need some weekend. Like I need to lean into that.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro. Unbelievable. GMT, Dro. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right here comes Marcus Mariota's wild win-win streak.
I don't know, man. I don't think we got any Mickey in us this year, man.
Bro. I thought about that for a fleeting moment. Like, what if Marcus just went on a heater, bro, and won like 5 games in a row and had our shit turned around? What would you do? Would you even consider going back to Jaden? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just,
He's like, I ain't even entertaining that
I hear
bullshit.
you loud and clear. It's just,
Hey, your stare said it all. You ain't got to say nothing, bro. I asked Rico. I said, "What if Marcus got hot?
No, stop that shit right now. Don't
went on a 5
no, none of that Taylor Heineke Mickey bullshit. Hell no. Stop that. We're not even putting that shit in the air because that shit is not good for this team. No.
End up with the 18th pick in the draft or some shit like that.
That would be right back at home to what I've been. Nope.
Hey, I asked Rico, right? Rico was staring like my mic was muted or some shit. He didn't even say nothing. He ain't move or nothing. I said, "Can you hear me?" He said, "Oh no, I heard you loud and clear."
Hit you with the fake freeze.
Nobody's better at that than Rico, by the way. The fake freeze. Hey, he's gotten us with that several times. Jim D, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. The type of cussing I done seen when 5 went down.
Oh yeah, everything in the book came out.
Hey, look, man, I'm guilty as charged. This one's for you.
You see, if anyone was paying attention to me after I saw this super chat, I knew this was actually him because of the wording, the phrasing, and I know this is his YouTube. I had to go click on it. It was like, wait, this is YouTube. Then I had to put it together. Who is he super chatting? Like, I know he ain't got his mama's card information. He got his abuelo's card information.
Nah.
Grandpa. And I said, well, I had to make sure you approved this from somebody because why are you sending me money on stream?
That's crazy.
Secondly, why are you awake right now? He hit me with I just finished studying. I'm going to bed now. I gotta go. Talk to you tomorrow, Papa.
Yeah. He had to get out of that quick, bro. Yeah.
But this is my son. This is Lil Rio. And this is actually him because I knew it because this is exactly something how he would say it, how he would use his punctuation and all that, and not capitalizing the M in Mario. That's totally my son. Not even gonna hold. Papa, not even gonna hold. I'm trying to see Big Josh Johnson throughout the rest of this season. 2026, here we come, y'all. Not wishing injury on Mariota, though. This is definitely my son. That's why I asked a couple times. That's how shit this is him.
Yo, hey, Lil Rio wilding for the Big Josh Johnson, bro. Can't do it, man. I ain't trying to see Josh Johnson at all, bro. But
that boy trying to pick number 4 in the draft. That's
he literally is really trying to get after that number 1 pick for real.
Smart man.
He said, "Look, to hell with Mariota, bro. We trying to get after that top 5 pick."
That boy was just talking to me about saving the season the other day.
Right. He done completely leaned into that shit now. Like, yeah, it's that walk y'all had, man. That walk, that's walk stand up straight, bro.
That shit brought some clarity.
For sure, bro. That shit got all that nonsense he was thinking about out of there. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes AP and DQ preach how it's a collaborative effort between them. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but AP might be relying on DQ and the staff a little too much. In what way? With the players that he's getting them, that he expects them to be able to coach him up or something?
Maybe so.
Yeah, this is a staff that we've been raving about since their hires. So I think we're supposed to lean heavily on the coaching staff in this collaboration process.
Yeah. And like when you are in a collaborative state, it's supposed to be able to facilitate the guys that they want and feel like fit what they do. So this is why I don't feel bad for Joe Witt, because they asked him several times, do you have the players to run your scheme? And he said yes. So again, I would have loved to have seen them fully healthy, but again, it is what it is at this point. Jonathan Adams, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. J.A. writes, I was at the game when JD5 got hurt. You could hear a rat piss on cotton. That's how quiet it was. You could tell.
That's an expression right there.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I've heard that before too.
I've definitely heard that.
Definitely sound like some Southern shit right there.
Yeah. It was definitely quiet. Like the TV told the story. Like I said, when Tarico cut to break, it was dead silence, bro.
Yeah, that shit was like walking in on your girl having an affair, man. Like that shit just it paralyzes you.
I told you my legs weren't working for 2 minutes.
Man, that shit was scary. Haunting.
Grim Joe 26. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Really appreciate the love. That was the last super chat, y'all. So y'all got anything? Like we didn't even attempt to talk about the game against Detroit. We didn't attempt to talk about that shit. We have zero interest in that shit.
Sunday afternoon pregame stream at 1. What's good with it? I'm free.
I forgot we had a game.
Because none of us want that shit, bro. We know that game is gonna be horrible.
Over under Detroit Lions point scored 44.5. I'm just throwing a number out there. Do they go over or under that, y'all?
I think they go over 45.
Going over everything.
I think 45 is the number.
I'm gonna keep it nice and short for y'all. It's probably gonna be like 49 to like 10 on Sunday.
They're out for revenge, and when they want revenge, they don't spare any expense. They're gonna pull out trick play. They're gonna do all kinds of unspeakable acts to us on Sunday.
Campbell was at the podium talking about how they got some things that they really need to clean up and tighten up this week, and we did some unforgivable, unlike us things on Sunday, and they ain't forgot what happened in the divisional rounds.
No. They want revenge, bro. They don't give a damn who under center, who healthy, who ain't healthy. They see red on Sunday, bro.
They finna have Bobby Wagner lined up with Gibbs all afternoon.
If I see that shit one time, bro.
Oh, you gonna see it.
Oh, you gonna see it. Oh,
I see that shit one time, bro.
You gonna see it early too.
I need somebody head on a stick, bro. I need somebody head on a stick. This season has just been a mess.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Is that Call of Duty?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time. We failed the mission, man. Yeah, we failed the mission.
We still here though. We still rocking out for 3 hours on a Tuesday night in early November. You know, we don't get our JD Thinko game.
Hey.
Oh, turn it off. We can't even dance on them no more.
Oh, man.
We're gonna watch Quinn Ewers versus Marcus Mariota in Spain. Everybody who paid money for that game,
man, I feel bad.
That's a vacation. Go enjoy it. Add some days to your trip and enjoy Spain. Don't even worry about a football game being played.
I'm sad I'm going to this Lions game. It's more so a trip to hang out with my dad's side than the actual game itself.
Hey. Just look at it as an opportunity to bond, man.
Literally.
tour the stadium, walk around, meet people, but bring your pen and sign some autographs again.
Oh yeah, you know they need that. They need that
Yeah.
in their life, bro. The people said they ready for it, Rico. They ready for it. They ready for it.
Why am I so excited about that sound? That's not good, man.
that bullshit.
It's
That
early
shit's-
November. and I'm
Oh,
happy.
no.
That shit sound like the Mariah Carey Christmas song the
You
day
know,
after Halloween, bro.
Hey, Mariah turned that bitch all the way up at the day after Halloween. she said, hey, nope, not yet.
That's what it sound like. That's what that
That
draft
did
music
feel like
sound like.
Mariah
Not
Carey.
yet.
Yeah,
As soon as November 1st hit.
Welcome back to our old lives, fellas.
Oh no. Oh no. Not November.
Ooh, that joint hitting different
I
right
was like,
now.
why does that make me
boy.
happy? That should not make me happy.
That shit sound like intro music, and we walk into the ring right now, bro.
Oh no. No. No, it wasn't supposed to be this way, man. Remember when this was
I'm just hoping to see the intensity pick up even more. You know what I mean? We've been banging each other for the longest time now. I'm gonna pause that.
Maybe
That was
that's the
crazy.
problem.
Yeah, we've been going against each
Maybe
other
we
for
shouldn't
so
have been banging each other.
Oh
It sounds
no.
like they only practiced for 45 minutes, so it don't sound like they was using the most. They were making the most of their time out there, man.
Definitely doesn't feel like it.
Oh man. Greg, take us home, man. Thank
We
you
don't
for the
even
super
got a
chat.
kicker.
No, we need one of them too. in the
Someone
arsenal.
sets the record for longest kick every week, and our kicker can't kick outdoors. He can't kick when the wind blows.
That shit is nasty, bro.
Oh God.
Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, it's about players. Too many old guys. I'm just mad for real.
I feel you, man.
I really feel for the people that bought tickets to go to the Madrid game, though. Seriously.
Yeah, I feel for
I
that.
really
Other
feel
than the
for
fact
that,
that
bro.
you get to go on a life-changing trip to Spain for all the
Yeah.
people who've never been, that's gonna be fire. Enjoy that shit. Go on excursions, explore the town, go out and dance, go out and meet some locals, all that.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that game.
Not the F them kids edition. That game. That's crazy, bro. That's wild, man. I feel bad for them, but y'all got anything, man? That was the last comment, man. Y'all got anything before we get out of here?
No, just don't stress yourself out too much, man. You know, it's just enjoy it for what it is.
And let's have fun together. Because remember, we're all in this shit, and we're gonna all bond in therapy session our way through these streams, videos, and content through the season, through the draft season. We're gonna rinse Washington, repeat this whole process, and we've been here before. This is not unfamiliar territory, man.
I will start my draft content once I've overcome my depressive state. I haven't hit it yet. So normally I don't start drafting until the following year, no matter what. But
you about to see that. You about to see that way too early top 5 wish list for the Washington Commanders on my channel. Don't be surprised when that thing pop out real soon. Pause.
Hey, look, man. This man has been on a heater here of late, man. This man talking about seeing it through the sweatpants and look,
hey, we don't even got to bring that one up.
Like, hey,
last stream, man.
This man has been on a heater here of late, bro. You gotta watch this man, bro. You gotta watch this guy. He has been on one, bro. Anyway, I gotta bring that one back, man. I gotta get a sound drop of that or something, bro. I gotta bring that back. Oh no. Anyway, y'all know what it is, man. We appreciate y'all for hanging tough with us. Almost 3 hours, 600 of y'all out there in the comment section holding us down, man. We can't thank you guys enough. And one more time for our guy, Frankie, baby, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, MVP, man.
MVP, the real MVP, man.
Man, really appreciate y'all. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the Commanders Kings channel. We are on the road to 7,000, man. We can't thank y'all enough. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and hit that like button if you haven't already done so on the way out.
Frank snapped so hard that he inspired my child to find a way to super chat this stream. He shouldn't even be awake and watching this shit right now, but that's the fandom in him. That's my boy.
Boy, that's my boy. That's my boy.
I'm sorry you chose this life, son.
Hey man, we all sorry, bro. But you gonna get through it, man. Your pops got he is certified in this right here, man. He's got a master degree in overcoming adversity. This team builds character.
It does.
It builds character. So, with that said, if you come at these Kangs, you best not miss the black episode.
The black episode, man. Don't ever forget that this team brings joy and this team takes away joy and it very rarely provides it.
There it is.
And we love them though.
We love them. Shout out to Gabe, man. And the Whites.
Yeah. They're like a woman for real.